it's like full circle. That was dope. You know what I mean?
Describe your happiness level though when you're like just locked in a cage with one dude 24/7 or whatever versus when you actually have access to go out and fraternize with everybody
Brother,
else.
listen. I'm even now, like when he comes in the studio's dark. I just be by myself. I don't have my brother Trex. No, I just be by myself. I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am now. You know what I'm saying?
So it made you that way. You weren't originally like that. You were more social before.
I have no idea, bro. I don't remember like my. Right. I don't know if I wanted to go kick it or whatever. Like
because we're talking about you when you were 16.
When I was a kid. Yeah. I don't actually remember my feelings towards. Right. I just was with it. Like if you come over, holler at me. If you page me, if you that type shit, then I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't chasing homies down to go kick it. I was never that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I thought being single cell would be cool, right? After doing like 10 years, right? You have that thinking like, oh, that shit's gonna be cool. I did a little whole time in the county, in our county jail. Whole time is always single cell. You know what I'm saying? But in the pen is way different. 6 months of that is cool. Then you get all the, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff out of your system. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to think, you know, are you gonna? Because you could fall and stop programming, right? Like I don't mean programming like PC up. I mean like stop doing the burpees on your own. You know what I'm saying? Stop reading, stop studying and shit, and it really like after the first 6 months of me not doing shit and just like kind of enjoying, right? Like after all this time every day I wake up at 5:30 in the morning and I'm doing 122 counts and reading a book, you know what I'm saying, and not turning my TV on until like 1, you know what I'm saying, in the afternoon. Then it was cool to just be by myself, you know what I'm saying. But that wears off, and then you just get up here, and then you're like.
Do you think that like for you the most important part was just the sort of like mental strength that you got through having a schedule and like really sticking to it?
Yeah, it makes your day go by hella fast just on a purest level. It's like, just you need it. You need that kind of daily program in order to just make sure your day goes right. You don't lose day for night. You know what I'm saying, and get lost in a thing, especially when you're in certain holes like Z Unit and Calipatria hole.
Yo, what's the deal? Gang shit, no lame shit. We about to listen to a banger. Gang shit. You out there just thinking about you gon' slide tonight. Are you gonna kill yourself or die tonight? All these drugs are all my niggas that's about tonight. And we gonna take all them claim you got a problem, right? Is you smoking weed? Yeah, this is weed right here. This is a fat joint, boy. Are you smoking pot? Yeah, I'm smoking out. No, I'm smoking inside, boy. Your boy the runners up, boy, above Villado. First rapper from Chicago, drink a leader, Roscoe's. It floss it up. I got my good lips up, but y'all floss too much. I got my lose it all because I lost too much. I know woman told it all, dude, you talk too much. Cause everything that shine like diamonds ain't no diamonds. A lot of people can they really know me lying. I be taking the smallest drugs, I'm feeling giant. The way I'm mixing pot and lean, I'm passing science. The one I claim I can't be quiet, she try to keep my man say, don't write it. Hey, make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel on the way out. We really Rose, how the fuck we did Mariah. Ain't do too much with Fredo down, we torched them lighters. I'm drinking lean. I know some niggas play with guns, but no one for the fight. I'm drinking lean. I'm drinking cough syrup. I'm drinking cough syrup, sir. I'm drinking cough syrup, sir.
There's a legendary.
I'm not a sir. Oh, my bad. My bad, my bad. Joining from North Korea. Fuck North Korea, boy. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Homie fried right now. Oh God, I'm fried. I'm faded as hell. You guys don't even know. Hey, make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel on your guys' way out. Make sure, I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys, I'm on my road to 500 subscribers. Make sure you guys join me on my road to 500 subscribers. I'm on my way to get monetized, you guys. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on the post notification bells. Make sure you guys don't forget to like this video too. He said, you still ain't slept, huh? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't slept, bro. I've been up for like 4 days straight, bro. Like, literally, I've been up for 4 days straight, bro. Like, I have not slept at all. I drink paint. I don't think that's good for you. You got you. Hey, shout out to 29 YOA, bro. Shout out to 29 YOA for subscribing to my channel. My bad, you guys. I'm high right now. He said, I'm only subscribing if you answer my freaking question. What is your question? What is your freaking question? What are you drinking? I'm drinking cough syrup. I've already answered your question. I'm drinking cough syrup. Do you know King Von? Yeah, I do know King Von. King Von is actually my favorite artist. I love King Von. I love King Von and Lil Durk. Do some Sherm. Nah, I don't do Sherm. Sherm is bad for you. Don't ever do Sherm. You can't join from North Korea because they don't have no internet. Exactly. How is it not good for you? It's not good for you. 35 push-ups, champ. I don't think I could do 35 push-ups, gang. I ain't gonna lie. He said, that's not my question. So what's your question? My question was, are you high? Yeah, I am high. I'm high as hell, actually. Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel, too. You guys, join me on my road to 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get monetized so I can start making more videos. He says, so is it weed? Yeah, it's weed. It's weed. Drop the weed in the mud, young boy. You'll feel 100 again. Alright, for sure. I got you, bro. Yo, bro, don't you think it's time to sleep a bit? Nah, I'm not going to sleep, bro. I've been up for like 5 days straight, bro. He said, where you from? I'm from Los Angeles, California, bro. It was what? I need bars, Hulks. I don't do bars, bro. I don't do bars. Puff Puff, my guy. Yes, indeed, Puff Puff. Hey, make sure you guys don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys join me on my road to subscribe. Make sure you guys join me on my road to 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get monetized. He said, perks? Yeah, I'm off a perk. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, chat. You guys are my chat. I'm gonna always be honest with you guys. He said, what King Von songs hit the best? I'm not gonna lie. My favorite song by King Von is Demon. If I tell y'all I mean it. Why did y'all kill I seen it? I feel bad for your gas prices. Bro, my gas prices are bad, bro. They're fucking horrible. Bro, Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe too. Make sure you got all of you guys. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be in the U.S. soon, hopefully, but ICE might try to get me. That's why you gotta stay low key. Make sure you guys like this video too. Make sure you guys don't forget to like this video too. He said, "Is that a cigarette?" Nah, this not no cigarette, bro. This is za. This some good za. You popped the bean? Nah, I popped a perk 10. He said your favorite baller track. I don't have no favorite baller track. Okay, is it okay if I send you 500? Yes, sir. Can you please send me 500? Can you please send me 500? I would love if you send me 500. Don't smoke, it's bad. Bro, don't you got a car? Yeah, bro, I just got into a car accident, bro. Somebody hit my car. He said 10 to the gallon is criminal. Exactly, bro. In California, gas is like $8 a gallon right now, bro. Literally $8 a gallon, bro. He said, "You from Pomona?" Nah, I'm not from Pomona. I'm from Los Angeles, California. He said, "You look fine. Thank you. If you a boy, you a weirdo. But if you a girl and you told me I look fine, thank you. I appreciate it." If you a girl, you could follow my Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube name. It's Getbacc the Chili Man. He says, "Smoke, brother. Just lick your lips once in a while to remove the foam." On God. On God. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At least we got in this. At least we got in and out. On God. On God, we got in and out. Okay. Now, yeah, my Instagram. If you're a girl, if you're a female, if you're a pretty female, then yes, follow my Instagram. My Instagram is my YouTube name. It's Getbacc the Chili Man. Careful, don't get too baked. Oh nah, I'm for sure getting baked. I'm up all night getting baked. No cap. I'm up all night getting baked. So what you guys do today? Did you guys do anything fun today? Guys, let me know. Did you guys do anything fun today? Mafia F5F. I low-key like. Today, nigga, we barely started the day. Nigga, I meant yesterday. You know what I meant. You know I didn't mean today, literally.
I was
If you were injured in an accident, why would you call anyone but the Richard Harris Law Firm? We fight for the largest possible settlement in every...
I was editing
Andrew Pacheco, what's the deal? What's up, Andrew Pacheco?
or having to decide
I'm not gonna lie, that's a funny name, Andrew Pacheco. Pacheco, my boy, Pacheco.
if we should drop this Crip Mac interview because it was so crazy. He was like, he flipped out on me.
Yeah?
Yeah, he like tried to put me in a headlock. He walked out. He just like said his girl was gonna kick him out of the house. I called his ex-girlfriend and he just like exploded.
Bro, I know you're reading my things. Answer my freaking question. I'm gonna leave and unsubscribe. Bro, I literally answered your question. Literally like 5 times, bro. You asked if this was weed. Yes, this is weed. I'm gonna answer your question for the 10th time. This is weed. Like, damn. No, you keep saying no. My other question. What? What's your other question? What's your other question? What is your other question? What is your other question?
On her. Like, it was scary. So
Drop that shit.
I'm dropping it, but I mean, it's like it might not be a good look for me. You know, like it might make me look kind of crazy. That I don't know, but it's like but people. I feel like people aren't gonna understand that I didn't know that there was any static with this girl, and then beyond that, how would I know that his girl was?
Bro, what is your other question, bro? You just said you had another question, bro. What is your other question? I answered your first question. Then you said it was another question. Bro, what is it? What is your other question? I don't understand. Like, that don't make no sense. He said they all laughed. Well, oh well. Oh my god, I put it in the comments. There's only one person watching. Good morning, brother. Hey, good morning, my brother. I put in the comments. Bro, what question did you put in the comments, bro? So is it weed? Weed is bad for you too? No, weed is not bad for you. Damn, 21 Savage off the fan. Yo, I subbed because I fucked with your energy. And don't worry, I'm high as fuck as well. Hey, shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Rachel. I fuck with that. Shout out to Rachel. Be nice, he's trying to read. I'm trying to go back and go to the comments and see what this person is talking about. This person said that he or she was asking me a question, and I'm trying to go back and look at the question. The only question that you asked me was what am I drinking and what am I smoking? And I've already told you what I'm drinking and what I'm smoking. So what other question is you talking about? Like, I don't understand.
Gonna be so angry about the phone conversation in general. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But honestly, he turns into a demon at one point, bro. He starts talking like Bane. You were there? Yeah, you saw it. It was terrifying. I mean, that's gonna be a wild moment when that drops. Anyway, frankly though, in the building, No Jumper Cools podcast.
Oh God, yeah, bitch, hop off. I already told you. Exactly. Facts. Hey, tell him, my nigga Mike. Hey, Mike, make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my channel too, gang. I'll fuck with you, bro. Yo, my nigga Lil Michi. That's my boy. What's up, my nigga Lil Michi? What's good, gang?
Alright, how you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm happy to be here.
What's good, my nigga Lil Michi? Hey, my nigga Mike in the chat. Oh my God, why are you skipping all my questions? Bro, you did not ask me no question. I answered all your questions already. Okay, I'm unsubscribing. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You acting like I'm begging you. Like, I don't care what you do. Do what you want to do. The hell? You said, where's your hat? My hat somewhere over there. My hat somewhere over there.
Hell yeah. What brings you to Los Angeles?
This is a once in a life.
But yeah, you talking about, okay, I'm leaving and I'm unsubscribing. Like, okay? Like, what do you want me to do about you leaving and unsubscribing? Like, what? Heard you had a little accident, bro. Hope it's all good again. Another dollar, so dollar. Thank the most high. Finna get the most high. Nah, facts. Hey, I appreciate you, Lil Michi. Bye, Felicia. Exactly. Bye, Felicia. Can you please put your hat on? Yeah, I got you, gang. I put my hat on for you, gang.
Lifetime for me and the people where I'm.
Hey, make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel too before you guys leave. Well, on your way out, make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video too.
From, so I had to pull up first chance I got, and I got a gift from you from my partners.
Oh, what?
And wife Lena.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying? My boys, members, man. Shout out to members only. You know what I'm saying?
Members only shop.
Yeah.
Let's get it. What is this, like clothing line locally?
Yeah, it's a clothing line that he's working on, and it's a one-stop shop. You know, they got the size, the highs, the lows, whatever.
They got the Kush.
They got whatever.
Ah, okay. I might need some of that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, thank you. I appreciate that, by the way. But so for the people who don't know, where is Frank Leo coming from?
I'm coming from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
You're like, yeah.
Donald Trump.
Donald
Wait,
Trump.
that's not what Mar-a-Lago is, is it?
Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The only thing I've been to West Palm a bunch of times, like, over the years, but I mean, I feel like that's the thing that stands out to me now is that allegedly, like, there's two sides. There's, like, the rich side and then the poor side.
Correct.
And the Epstein basically was, like, having the girls, like, he got, like, one girl and then he keeps sending her back to, like, the hood and basically, like, roping in all of her friends and shit like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not too informed on that, but
Okay.
I know a little bit about the Epstein files. And some,
You in there?
Nah, I ain't in there. Fuck no.
We don't know. You might be there. Frank Lito, right?
Hell nah.
You never been to the island?
Never been over, man, you can't go across that bridge.
No. That's why I thought it was pretty
I'm
funny.
gonna go to jail. They see a nigga like me out, I'm going to jail.
Wait, it's like that?
For
It's segregated?
trespass, yes.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's that. I hate to say it, but they're like their own government country. Like,
Really?
yeah, all the residents over there is registered over there, and
Okay.
know
So
what
you
I'm
can do what you want on the other side, but then as soon as you cross the bridge and go to the nice side,
yeah, that's you. They
bad
don't-
news.
Yeah, don't get caught across Palm Beach Island.
damn, all right, I'm going to keep that in mind. Okay, so what was your upbringing like out there?
You know, my mom was a teen mom, had me when she was 14, and my grandma was a full-blown crackhead.
Really?
Full-blown crackhead.
Like walking the streets just outside acting crazy all the time, or what?
My son smells too fresh and he's too brightly light.
We all do it, hoping a good luck ritual will somehow keep things running smoothly. Superstition.
I wish I was that high right now, lucky ass nigga. Bro, I need it, bro. I'm stressed out, bro. Somebody just hit my car.
What about you, Rock? What do you miss most about home?
Dad, but for the most part, you know, she was on disability and housing, so it was more inside of the house.
Okay. Damn, okay. So I don't even think about that because the only crackheads I see are the ones who are outside.
Yeah.
Damn, but okay. So, I mean, would you say you had like kind of a troubled upbringing given that your mom was so young and your grandma was on crack?
Yeah, once I would start hitting in that early teen, I started becoming real troublesome and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I say by 7th grade, I was off to the races with being bad, not listening, doing drugs, yeah, and all the above.
So you started getting loaded at a young age.
Yeah, by the time I was 16, I was a full beanhead.
Beanheads.
Yeah.
Beans being ecstasy.
Yeah, ecstasy.
Who first put you onto that?
I want to say I was living in Springbrooks. I know y'all not familiar with that, but for the people,
Springbristle.
yeah, Springbrooks.
Springbrooks. Okay.
Okay, for that's on 45th Street in West Palm Beach. It's an apartment complex, and like I was hanging with older dudes and seeing them doing this shit, and then once I finally got enough money to go sneak and buy me one, I started doing this shit.
What did you think the first time you took one?
Man, I was rolling for about a good 6.5 hours. I was rolling. I didn't even want to go in the house. Like I was tweaked out.
Damn. But I mean, personally, the first time I ever did ecstasy was with girls, and I can't really imagine doing it just hanging out with the homies because it makes everything feel so good. Your dick barely works, but that's kind of like all you want to do when you're fried off the ecstasy pills. Just bang, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, see, for me, it was watching my grandma do drugs, and then when I found out my mom was on drugs and my dad was, once I found out pretty much my whole family was druggies and shit, it all that temptation, that curiosity was always there in the back of my mind. And my grandma kind of peaked it going into my teens. She kind of peaked it, and she had to talk to me. She like, you know what, grandson, if you do drugs, don't smoke crack.
But you're thinking like, I got these new futuristic drugs.
Yeah.
We doing ecstasy. That ain't like crack, but it turns out it could kind of get you into the same place.
Yeah, it took me. It took me on a It took me on a wild goose chase because like I say, I was an early teen popping these shits, and then like for you know it, I became an early baser.
Wait, so you started doing other drugs too?
Nah, it's just that once certain people that knew me seen that I was transforming to somebody else, they didn't want nothing to do with me.
Really? Okay. So at what point did you stop or slow down at least?
When the Molly came.
See, I'm saying Molly and ecstasy like kind of interchangeably because I feel like with that story I just told about being with girls doing it for the first time, I think that was Molly. That was an ecstasy pill. But what was different about the Molly wave?
Okay, so the Molly was like it was stronger. The Molly was stronger. It felt good, and it didn't last. Like the high wasn't longer than X pills. So you chasing it.
Yeah.
And if you're not strong-minded, if you're not a person that's a functioning addict, you're gonna be lost out there outside somewhere, or lost in your addiction, or lost.
Yeah.
So that's what was happening to me. I wasn't like I say, addiction already was strong in my family. You know what I'm saying? So it just was bad, man. That shit was fucked up. It was horrible.
So you're painting the picture that you're like high school age, hanging out on the block or whatever, and you're just like gone off the Molly every day, or like what was your lifestyle like? And this is like you're like 16, 17 type shit?
Okay, so I say I get on Molly 16, 17, right?
Okay.
And I get on the Molly like 16, 17, and I'm popping up. I'm hanging with a lot of niggas, doing a lot of shit, breaking in people's houses, toting guns and shit like that, and robbing. Just like instead of getting on the drugs and hanging with the ladies, I'm around a bunch of niggas doing a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, because people do ecstasy and go and like do drive-bys and shit too, right?
Yeah, they get fighting, drive-bys, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's it like doing a robbery when you're fried off X pills as opposed to when you're sober? It kind of makes it so you can't really like think twice about it.
Yeah, like
you just do it.
It's when you're doing it, like for me.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Get this exceptional offer on the 2026 Cadillac Lyriq.
So, all right, you dropped the Fed Up song. Mad niggas got caught little strays in it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say catch strays. You was kind of responding to niggas, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't even no strays. It was just
because even Q50 caught a little bar in there, but Q50 also has said some shit about Duck. So you really standing up for Duck.
But like with Q50, it was never no beef with them. You feel me? It's like I get it. You what the? I never even knew what sparked that shit up for him to be on the internet talking about Duck.
Him and Billy was arguing, going back and forth, and they had songs going back and forth. So he just threw Duck name in it because Billy and Duck.
But why was they going back and forth?
I can't even remember. It be so much shit, but I know shit. Indiana, it was Scrooly G, and he hopped on the remix with Scrooly G. And then he started arguing with them kids. He just started arguing with them niggas, and Duck names got in it.
You know what's crazy? I ain't even catch the billionaire part of it. Yeah. And that's I didn't know that they both was dissing each other. But I know for a fact I seen him talking on Duck.
Yeah.
And it was on a stream with one of them streamers. He was getting that Duck who out the down. Damn, like why everybody want to get on and say Duck, folks? Like y'all niggas ain't even know folks. You niggas was kids when folks was out here. But at the end of the day, bro, that's why he called it straight, bro. You mention folks, don't mention folks. Niggas be thinking just cause you mention folks and we don't say nothing at the time you mention him that we just gonna forget it or it's just out the window.
What's up with Duck's music? Like, why we ain't getting no any new Duck tracks, man?
That's something you gotta take up with his mama and the label he was with. To be honest, I don't get into all that business shit with that because it's just too much.
But even you ain't got no tracks that y'all did.
Yeah, me and Duck got a track.
But it's like you can't even put it out or the labels.
I could, but it's Duck. The reason why I'm not because I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Like Duck, it's Duck on the hook. So that makes it his song. And I don't got time. I want to wait till all that legal shit gets situated and before I just do that because I don't got time for that. I might drop it and they be talking about taking some shit down. I don't know. I just don't get into all that the business aspect of his music and shit, bro.
Yeah, I figured there gotta be a lot of Duck songs floating around that we just ain't heard.
Nah, Duck got a lot of fucking music, boy. Duck got some shit. I got shit on my phone right now.
But the crazy thing is, I think we done got 2 King Von albums since he died, and it's like we ain't getting nothing from Duck.
It's like the thing is, like I say, he had legal shit going on. He had contracts and shit. He didn't got in, and you never know how that shit played out. To be honest, bro, like I still don't know 100% what's going on.
Yeah. But you and Dutchy in a relationship, Young.
My boys.
Y'all dropped something like a couple months ago.
Me and Young, we dropped some shit called
2012. Why that name?
I just felt like we was on some 2012 ass shit. The way we was talking, it was like.
What was so significant about 2012? Why 2012?
Because 2012 was that year where it was just going on heavy. You know what I'm saying? And no, we just took it there. I feel like 2011 was the year everything kind of sparked off that just made Chicago what it is now as far as the drill era.
I feel like everybody has that year in their head where they went from kind of being a regular person to a person that a lot of people knew.
Yeah.
For me, I think like 2016 when it kind of everything changed. So yeah, I feel that. Yo, when we were talking to Yella, he said that basically like you, Mama Duck, etc., Wooski were gonna get brought out on stage with Youngboy during that concert, which we never heard that before. Did you actually have that conversation with Youngboy?
I was talking to his homie, man, I forgot his name.
RG3?
The one with the dreads.
Oh, the big ass fool?
No, not 3. Herm.
There you go.
Yeah, I got his number and shit. We was chopping it up as far as going to the show. And I talked to FBG Young had talked to them too. And he was like, Youngboy said he wanna
He want to do a video. He want all y'all to come out, and he want to do a video after that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. He get young. He said like when he say, motherfucker say he want chew all us. I'm damn. Okay. So that's how I got the word. I never talked to Young Boy personally, but I was definitely gonna go though. Hell yeah, I was gonna go. If you gonna bring me out, why not? Shit, I appreciate it. Bro.
So you were just kind of waiting on the go ahead, and then it got canceled like a week in advance or whatever.
Yeah, it got canceled damn near the day before.
I
had my flight booked.
Yeah, I was gonna go too.
My shit was booked. I'm like, damn, I wanted to kick it.
I knew shit was getting shaky when they started, because you know how they be doing the all access. They was making it where even behind the stage, nobody was getting in behind the stage. So it was looking like it was going to get canceled like way in advance. Then they started putting the rule in where you have to have clear bags.
Man, you know deep down, it's some Chicago shit. Man. So you got promoters, you got all the people, you got all the Dirk fans calling in, making threats and shit, probably making them feel weary about doing it. That shit probably just fucked up shit.
But on a realistic level, though, say if they did do the concert, how treacherous would it have been for people to actually go to that concert? Because it seemed like niggas would have been running into all type of ops and shit in that crowd. Niggas better move.
As far as like, when you say treacherous,
think about it, just everybody going to that show.
It would have been more like miscellaneous shit happening, like people
fans and shit.
Yeah.
Like that got nothing to do with the BDs or a Young Boy. Niggas be into it and just that shit like that.
Yeah, run into a nigga.
Yeah, that type of shit. But as far as like them niggas doing something to them, nah. I don't think
somebody like you going to that concert, you gotta move like the president, because this is just way too crazy to be going up, and you can't just be hanging out in the crowd and shit. It's just way too dangerous. But
I'm coming bulletproof.
Yeah, but
truck.
But don't you feel like, okay, out of everything that Young Boy did to kind of be disrespectful to O-Block or whatever, like even him playing that song on tour and stuff, if he had really brought Mama Duck and Wooski and you on stage, like, I don't know, that just feels like the craziest provocation of him just kind of just really involving himself in Chicago politics to a level that he hadn't really before.
But I'm gonna say some real shit too though. I fuck with Young Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like I like his music. I be listening to that shit all the time. My son like his music, all that. But I just feel like if you gonna fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with us, like it ain't hard to reach out to us, bro. It don't take no performance show for you to fuck with us. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. Doof kind of feel like you doing it out of spite, like for them. You trying to send a shot at them. You using us to send a shot at them.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't like that, you would have been just reached out and did a song with one of us, or did a video with a nigga, or been seen on camera with a nigga.
Real shit.
And meanwhile, you don't get on interviews and use it as a platform to just talk shit about Dirk or talk shit about Sosa. You talk about Sosa, you're respectful, you know? So it's like, it is kind of weird, because obviously the opportunity to have this moment in Young Boy would be great for your career and everything, but then at the same time, you don't really seem like you're on that same wavelength. You're not using your platform to just talk crazy about all that.
Yeah, because I just look at it like, why wait till you come to Chicago to reach out? Or be like, come on, let's, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you want to fuck with us, just fuck with us. You know, it don't even have to be a show.
One thing that stood out of all that was Mama Duck. She was really upset that she couldn't get to go to the show. She said she felt like her moment was stolen from her, because she said that everybody else got to have their moment, but she felt like her moment was being on stage and getting to hear Young Boy perform that diss song about King Von on the stage in Chicago. How do you feel when she say something like that? You feel like that was her moment? I
feel like it'll be her moment as far as for Duck to make his legacy live on. But as far as performing that song as a mother, I don't even think that should be your mindset, you know, like, and that's my cousin. I'm just being 100, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know I'm not biased. I'm being 100. Like, as a mother, I don't think that should be something that thrills you. A diss song about some people.
Like, I would understand it, because obviously she's from the streets or whatever, but it would just be a little bit of a weird look. Like, I feel like people don't want that energy from her. People want to see her be a little bit more just a regular ass mom, even though she's obviously from where she's from and everything.
And we talk about that, you know, like even Duck used to tell her, you know, like, but that's Sheena, you know, she gonna do her regardless, man.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member from $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
I am in Service Titan from the moment I start my day until the moment I leave, and sometimes from home. Being able to identify when a customer is already on the schedule and book them for that same day right away without ever actually having to look at a dispatch board saves us time and potentially save the customer money.
It makes my job easier because it just saves me so much time. It's literally the difference between if we were still doing, say, paper invoices, like no technology like Service Titan, I maybe would be able to do 1 to 2 estimates a day, but using Service Titan with that just lightning speed, I'm kicking out between 5 and 10 estimates a day.
We truly hope that this temple will stand as a beacon of light and hope here in this community.
We are so delighted to welcome you to Utah's newest temple.
You got married while you were in there?
Yeah, I got married in county jail.
How many years in?
Man.
You do your research.
Yeah, she gonna be crazy. Yeah, man, I got married to a Sureña.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from Wine Gardens.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was that a conflict in your mind at all, or was it just like, whatever?
Nope. Fuck. She rizzed me up pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And talked a real good game. And I bit, but she asked me a few times, and then I was about to get life, and I was trying to tell her like, yo, I'm about to get life, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'll take care of it, we can do this and blah blah blah, and I was like, all right, you do the paperwork, we'll get married. So we ended up getting married, and then it was more of like a business arrangement.
Yeah, it's got to be in your head because it's like anyone who's gonna help you at all while you're in. To be messing with a girl who was from the other team?
No,
you just didn't care.
I didn't. It was just funny more than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first scrap that you know what I'm saying? I have heard, but yeah, it's been
It seems pretty common because Tommy Guns basically describes the alternate version of this scenario in his biggest song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I'm not going to quote right now, but you know,
don't do that.
Pretty similar dynamic,
Yeah, but he said he was writing letters. When you write letters, what are you really saying?
Right.
You know, you simping.
Yeah.
Right.
But you probably had to write some letters too.
I was simping.
But so the way he described it in the song, like you know, he's doing something hardcore, but when you're writing letters, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what you think I'm bullying a bitch in a letter, bro?
Also, you had life. He was probably locked up for like a year or something.
Right. I don't know about that fool. Man. Fuck that dude.
All right. So okay, but you held that situation together the whole time that you were locked up, pretty much.
Her?
Yeah.
Hell no, bro. She called
okay.
me. I used to mess with this talk. I was talking to girls before I even got married, where she knew it, right? And then so when I kept doing it, right? Because I used to schedule the visits, because you only get two visits a week. Right? So if my mom wanted to come, I wanted to come a lot. But if she wanted to come, I needed to make sure she could come, right? My sisters, if they wanted to come, I wanted to make sure they could come. And if other girls wanted to come, right? I'm going to come see you this weekend. I'm going to do this. I ask them for money, right? If they need to come see me in order to put money on my books, then I need them to come, right? So, and same goes for her. It wasn't out of disrespect. It was just out of, like, this is what life is like in here for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're cool. You're a cool chick, but I can't worry about females' feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to worry about what's happening in here, everything that goes on with this lifestyle, and so after we got married, I continued, and then she met one of the girls downstairs.
Just coincidence? Oh, while they were both visiting?
No, because she thought because she was married, she could just come whenever she wanted, right? And so I had told her the week prior that I'm getting another visit, don't come up, right? And she still came up, so they met downstairs, and that's how that played out. She was like, "Oh, you cheated on me." I wasn't cheating on you, girl. Like, she was like, "I thought it was different because we got married." And I was like, nothing's changed, girl.
Right.
And then but I couldn't worry about it. That was more towards right when I was about to get convicted. It was the end of trial, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really give a it was just like, whatever, bitch, don't come up here, right?
Yeah.
And then she, I guess, had a change of heart by the time I hit Tracy. So when I hit Tracy, when I finally started getting mail, because it takes mail a minute to get rerouted, right? So maybe like a week, 2 weeks. But right before I went to High Desert, I got a stack of letters from her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I overreacted and all this shit. And at that point, I was just like, man, I'm cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go into prison, and then I'm really not trying to with you now. I'm trying to nobody that isn't positive and doing what I need him to do when I tell him to do it.
Because I mean, as a dude who's locked up, you got to just be looking at women as an opportunity to get money, supplies, whatever, like boobs, maybe some pussy at some point. Like it's just
we didn't have conjugal visits, so that wasn't even. I was trying to keep that out of my mind. It'd be nice, but you know what I'm saying.
But even just having a girl that's down to listen to you and just talk to you and shit, it's got to go a long way.
To a girl instead of a bunch of dudes,
anything is just something at that point, right? Yeah. Because so you don't have conjugal visits for a long time, but then this is one of the grimiest things I ever heard a dude say. But you said that once you finally got conjugal visits, she didn't really look that good anymore, so you weren't even really tripping. Which I thought that the desire to would be so strong at that point that it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, my thinking was physically I wasn't super attracted to her anymore, and if I waited this long, I could wait a couple more months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm glad I did, bro. I'm glad I did, for real.
You're following your heart.
I was following my dick, homie. I didn't want to that bitch, and that was it. You know what I'm saying?
And she didn't want to kill you when you got out or anything?
She did a quintessential Facebook post about me being a weirdo, and I ain't gonna say what she said. She said a bunch of crazy shit about me. You know what I'm saying?
And all her friends working at the restaurant with her or whatever are like, wow, what a shocker that the dude doing life
doesn't
was
want to
also talking to other chicks. Like, where the expect? That's so funny.
Yeah.
How ugly was she?
Man, if I was foul, I'd tell you her name. You know what I'm saying?
No. Were you tripping about if she was spending time with other dudes, or were you just because you can't police it, right?
I didn't give about any girl I was talking to was talking to other dudes. I don't care.
Right. Because you can't do shit about it.
There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sit in there and cry over a girl. That's.
At Centennial Volkswagen, get President's Day savings all month long. Make no payments for up to 90 days. Plus, get huge savings on all remaining 2025s. And your first year registration is on us. Only at CentennialVW.com.
Oh my god. So, I met an alien. His son is dying too. We have one mission. We're gonna save our planet.
Grace Rocky save stars.
Damn, that's crazy. And so you were locked up with a Unabomber at one point?
I was, bro. Ted Kaczynski.
That's insane.
Yeah, in county jail. On 80s, 200 par. The 80s was essentially reorientation. So when you go to the hole, you have to go back through, get reorientation, go through that process again to get set down to a floor. So I was up there for maybe 2-3 months because I had hit every floor a couple times, you know what I'm saying, just fights and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I was up there for a while with him. They had me on T-SEP, right? So he was on T-SEP, and there was no other people that lived in the section. Everybody else would just come and go because it's orientation. So when you come to county jail, you would pull up in a cell, they give you orientation, then you go down to a floor, wherever you're going to be housed for the duration of your stay, right? So Man, that motherfucker was cool as fuck. Everyone was like, oh, he's crazy, he's crazy. He's not crazy.
So you didn't really get any indication that he had a few screws loose or anything?
No, bro, he had a belief system, right? And in his head, he was essentially a revolutionary, right? So he said that basically technology was going to take over the earth and that we were dooming ourselves. And
he had a point.
Brother, was he wrong? Yeah. Right? That's what's coming. They're telling people don't even, if you're in medical school, finish your medical school thing, but we're not going to need doctors in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So he's not wrong, and that's because of technology. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like a impressive observation, given that we're kind of in the era of expecting that AI is going to destroy a huge number of jobs in the very near future.
100% going to destroy.
Graphic designers are almost extinct.
It's all coders. Everybody's going to be in the services for the most part.
And the irony is that if you're a plumber or a construction worker, you probably got a good job for much longer than people that went into, like if you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
The fact that I can get like a huge legal document that's 80 pages long and just put it in ChatGPT and it'll summarize the whole thing for me, it would have cost me like 10 grand with a lawyer or some shit in a prior era.
It's the damn if you do, damn if you don't, because with the lawyer, you're subject to their personal failings. Right? And with AI, it's like, damn, if you're going to win or you're going to lose, you're going to know immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So having gone through that system and having seen people fail because of who they chose to deal with it, not because whether or not they were on the right side of the law.
Yeah.
In that sense, I love that. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not biased, it relieves all the bias of the court system. Right? So I get that side of it. And whether you're talking about the financial, if it's a civil case, if it's whatever, like, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, because you're either right or you're wrong, period. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. But as far as what it means for attorneys and paralegals and secretaries, everybody who's affected by the the peripheral of whatever.
I mean, once we don't need truck drivers anymore is when it's going to get real crazy, because that's a huge part of our economy. And it's right around the corner. It's kind of crazy it hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Amazon's ordering hella trucks already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They fired hella factory workers. Man, I was just looking at the numbers the other day, huh? Yeah. It's about to get real crazy. It's about to get real crazy.
It's about to be a weird world. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Style and substance. In the GMC Sierra, where current eligible GMC lessees can get this low mileage lease on this Sierra Elevation for around $299 per month.
Blink and get more with new 2K Plus Smart Security. With Blink 2K Plus, get set up in minutes to see every detail in crisp 2K video. Get noise cancellation for clearer two-way talk.
Hey!
Oh, hey, perfect timing. Get wireless power for up to 2 years of battery life. Plus, with smart detection, you always know who's there. Plug in or battery powered. Get Blink 2K Plus and get more with smart security for less.
So what's the whole issue with you and Favio? That's just like
let's go through that.
His ass, he lying. Did you get alright? Is this because he went to O Block and he had the whole GDK and all that stuff?
No.
Ain't got nothing to do with
that.
that.
It has nothing to do with that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yeah, it was a little like, damn, you got GDK on my back. You in the O doing it.
Yeah.
I get it. You from New York. You claim GDK, so you gonna do what you do. But my thing was, we was at the Ye event, at the Dadi event. Some people had already told me he was there. You feel me? Now my guy Malik Youssef is the one who plugged me with Ye. He from Chicago. He know what be going on in Chicago, so he know I got the GD anthem lit.
Yeah.
Favio be hollering GDK. We got Kanye with all these celebrities in the stadium. We can't have no bullshit going on. So he like, Ruger, I want you to chop it up with Favio, you know what I'm saying? Over here in the other room.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, shit. Me being level-headed like I am, I'm like, I bet. It ain't shit, you know? At the end of the day, it's my first time even ever being around this type of shit on some real shit. Like as far as around these moguls like Ye. And honestly, in my mind, I'm like, I can't do nothing to f this up too, you know? Because at the end of the day, your first impression can't be your worst impression, bro. Because that's all it take. That one fucking moment, your ass is, you will probably never be around that shit again. Yeah. But long story short, I go in the room. He in there with like 10, 15 of his guys. Me and Malik and my homie Devo and Lil Chris from the rack. We go in there. He like, he instantly, bro, I just want to say, I ain't that shit for something in New York, and it ain't meant towards y'all, and I been stopped doing that shit, to be honest, and you know what I'm saying? I get it. But me as a man, I told him, I'm like, but understand what you doing, bro. You is dissing the whole nation. I told him just like this, because how about I get into it with some Crips? That has nothing to do with New York. Yeah. And now I'm just hollering Crip K. You think the Crips in Cali gonna like that? If I come to Cali, what they gonna probably get on me just for hollering that shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was just trying to teach him a real valuable lesson. Like, just as an artist, bro, be an artist. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to chase that life, bro. That shit ain't about nothing, man. Get you some money and take care of your family, bro. Mm-hmm. We was cordial. This is his exact words. He say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Word to my mother, I thought we was gonna have to fight, bro. I thought you was gonna come in on. I'm like, what we fighting for? At the end of the day, like, we both in this room, you know what I'm saying? If we could be cordial and be men at the end of the day, you go your path, I go my path, both of us go home to our family, that's cool. But he gets on DJ Academic's interview 2 years later and talking about he asked me to fight right there, and
so that wasn't the energy?
Bro, no. On my son, bro. Nice. What I look like not fighting a nigga. Like, I'm from, everybody in Chicago know, the average Chicago person, if you be like, let's go, that nigga say, I say, word to my mother. He say, word to my mother. If I'm lying, I'm flying, I'm dying. Don't nobody even say that shit like that, first of all. We just say, if I'm lying, I'm flying. The f is you talking about? Then you lying on your mama. He say, I tell a nigga we can fight, then we can just go back to recording. Bro, ain't no nigga in this world finna. Honestly, if you ain't my homie, you can't talk to me. You can't tell me no shit like that.
How many niggas he had with him? He had numbers on you?
I just told you how many it was. It was like 10, 15 of them.
And how many of y'all?
It was only what, 4 of us. Three really in Malik Yusuf.
So he wasn't trying to show out?
No.
Word.
Bro, listen to me, bro.
Hey, y'all in New York,
I know for a fact in this stadium, nothing is going to go down but a fight.
Yeah.
I don't care about fighting. Because I know I'm going to walk my ass home at the end of the day, like they say on Friday. You live, what do you say? You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You might have a knot or two, it is what it is. Yeah. At the end, I'm not ducking that shit, bro. My homie could say something like that to me before. We could just fight and then we could shake hands after. All right, come on. And then we could be cool, but ain't no random nigga finna be like, let's just go fight, and me just right there like, no. He say, I'm not even on that timing, bro. Man, watch the f out, dude. I'm from the rack, boy. We fight, boy. If a nigga asks, anybody will tell you, the goofiest nigga from the rack will fight your ass, bro, if you ask him to, bro.
To be real, it don't be looking like y'all be fighting out there, though.
I'm a kid, because there's a lot of niggas popping niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't popping shit, though.
You one of the rare niggas to say you fight.
They popping motherfuckers.
They popping niggas out there, but...
And I feel like that shit everywhere, though, bro. They popping motherfuckers everywhere,
y'all overly popping niggas, though.
I mean, you gotta understand, folk. This shit kicked off, and this is that. Ain't nobody trying to fight no more.
But did you already feel like you were being kind of like more peaceful than you typically would want to be by saying like, okay, you say GDK all the time, but we're just going to be in the studio and I'm just going to not make a big deal out of it. So then when he reframes it a couple years later in the Academics interview, then that really pissed you off because you already felt like I didn't give you as much bullshit as I kind of wanted to over the fact that you said that in every song.
He didn't give me the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we both men. Right. Like I say, this the thing, because I know for a fact it's no real smoke. You say you talking about these niggas from New York. I get it. And on top of that, we in this stadium. And like I told you, I'm not fucking up my opportunity for no fucking Fabio. I punch you, bam. I know me, bro. I know me. I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna take it there all the way there. And you ain't not gonna wanna fuck with me no more when I'm done. And I just knew that. You know what I'm saying? And this is my first opportunity, bro. I just got in the dough. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it real. It's been hard for us for years. You know how hard that shit was for GDs to get in the dough, bro, for real? And to finally get in the dough and to get up over a goofy ass nigga. Man, get your goofy ass on, dude. And as you can see, I told Aiden Roach them, let's put it together, and what'd he do?
Talk this shit. Seem like
Man, watch out, man.
Talk to you.
Get your bitch ass on, dude.
It is kind of crazy that hip hop, like, you could go through every rapper's song lyrics, and for sure, almost every rapper has lyrics about how they could fight, how they could fuck somebody up, and it is like pulling teeth to get rappers to actually fight. You gotta give it to Blueface. You're down, so you gotta give it to you.
Shit.
Yeah, but I mean, there's just not that many rappers who really want to step into that arena.
They won't. You know why? Because they scared.
And your pride matters a lot. Your image matters a lot in this game.
They know if they lose a fight, it's over. Because you done talked all this big shit, and now you really can't back it up. And the world see it. But me, I don't give a f. I'm going to fight you whether I win or lose, nigga. It's about the pride you got. It's about the balls you got to even get in that ring and do it, or even try fight. You feel me? At the end, I respect a nigga who get in the ring and get knocked out. The nigga who don't get in the ring.
Like I bet Lil Baby really thinks that he could beat Academics up, but I bet Lil Baby considers the 2% chance or the 5% chance that he loses to Academics to be too big of a risk for him to take that chance.
Academics, he a little bigger, you know? You never know. He probably catch Lil Baby with one of them motherfuckers. But nah, I don't know. Lil Baby a street nigga. Street nigga's different, though. I'll tell you that. We fight different. I fight, I bite, all that shit on bro. Yeah. I'm doing everything. If we in the streets fighting on bro, I'm biting you, I'm kicking you, all that shit, bro.
Bite Academics' ear off at Brandress would be a moment. That'd be a crazy moment.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Life can be chaotic. Gettle's HVAC and plumbing experts can help. Our rejuvenation maintenance services improves your home's efficiency, fixing tomorrow's unexpected breakdowns today. Keep your busy home running safely and comfortably with Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
Hyundai of Las Vegas, it's a new year. Isn't it time for a new Hyundai? Take your pick. Get lifetime oil changes included with the purchase of any new Hyundai. Or 0 down on new 2026 Tucsons, Elantras, and Konas. Or 0% financing for 60 months on our most popular new Hyundai models. Or make no payments for 90 days on all new Hyundais. New year, new Hyundai, new you. Only at HyundaiofLasVegas.com.
Yo, this is the one thing we got to talk about. It's so funny, and people don't know about this, is that when I was actually in Texas, me, you, and 607 Unc, we go to take a photo.
Right.
And 607 Unc blew my mind. And keep in mind, this is like a couple days after that 4 Extra podcast that ended up being so faithful. We go to get in the picture, and 607 Unc goes, hey, get this crackhead in the photo right here. He grabs you and says that, and you immediately are not feeling it at all. It got intense for a second, man.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be honest with you.
I was taking a back.
607, you a crackhead? Man, this fool said the most blanderous dickweed ass shit you could ever say, homie. I'm in front of Adam. This is my first time meeting him. He want to introduce me. This is his joke, though. This is how he play games. See, 607 Unc play real foul games.
Right. So it's just like the podcast, honestly.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing you would do on the podcast. They did.
So my people say, Kunta, get in the picture with Adam 22, you know, go ahead and get in that picture, because Bishop Eli was in the picture. Right? Am I wrong? Right. Me, Bishop Eli, and his wife, and I think this brother. And then Unc came and got in the picture. Unc said, oh, man, what y'all got the crackhead in the picture? I say, look here, if you ever say that again, man, I'm going to slap you right here in front of everybody, bro.
I thought I was really about to see a fight. It was crazy.
I was about to slap the brakes off 607 Unc. Because, see, that's the type of dumb shit he'll do, bro. You see what I'm saying? Right. Remember, this is the whole Jack and the Beanstalk, because he's one of those same dudes that want to climb up the beanstalk and don't let nobody else climb up.
So what happened from your experience? He was from the smack on him?
I actually thought for a second that I was about to see Unc get smacked.
Slap him on my mama. All he had to do was say one more thing, Yeah. And he would have got slapped down on G.O.D. I promise you that. Because when he said that, I knew he was attempting to assassinate my character.
So that's why he probably set you up with guns and stuff, man.
Because I told him I was going to slap him.
You kind of cracking the code over here, agency.
Yeah.
I got a motive. Yeah, you kind of cracking the code over here.
I did tell him in front of everybody that I was going to slap him down, hear me? Right after that, came the Gumby thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of helping out there, New Hampshire.
He jumped off the deep end. Yeah. He was damn near got slapped in the next weekend. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I went right inside and told Rainwater because I thought I was about to see somebody get shot up in this parking lot.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because it got to that point.
Rainwater,
real
protect me.
What's your scariest moment being a No Jumpers media personality? When you was honestly like shook. And it's for the real tuners out there. You may be able to help them out.
A couple times doing the vlogs, there's been situations where somebody maybe said something to me, and then somebody else had to tell them like, "Nah, you ain't with him." But it wasn't. It's not like it got real crazy. It was just kind of like one person said one thing, and then somebody else told them that they weren't going to do anything to me.
In. So that's about as deep as it got for you. So you know, like, cause I see these other white bloggers, and they done been shot at. People in their crew done been shot. Like, so I'm saying it never nothing drastic
ever happened.
I mean, the rapper Ruga from Chicago got so mad at me during a podcast that the security kind of like, they didn't drag him out, but they walked him out.
Yeah. Right. He had to be escorted.
That got a little weird for a moment, but yeah.
But that's about as deep as it go?
Yeah. I was doing a podcast with this guy, Stu Boy Blue, who is like actually out of his mind. And I asked him about Nipsey Hussle losing his life, and he started screaming in my face, and then almost immediately started crying.
I think when you talking about when he said don't speak on Nipsey Hussle, I think I seen.
So you knew right then you weren't qualified.
There was a moment there where I was like, oh, he's about to hit me, and I'm gonna have to fight this dude.
Right.
And that was a little stressful, but then it was like over as soon as it started. Which was crazy. Then he's crying, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay.
That was strange. He took you there for a minute.
Yeah, that was wild. You know, I seen a couple people get shot at a party one time. That was a covering one time.
But it had really nothing to do with it.
I was just standing there. I hid behind a t-shirt rack. Right. And then some guy tweeted out that I jumped on top of his sister to protect her. And I was like, nah, I was just jumping. I was just trying to protect myself.
You don't think at some point you might run out of luck? I know you don't believe in luck.
Yeah. Dance with the devil and don't get burnt.
No, but if there's no God, there's no devil.
Yeah, well, it's a metaphorical devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I could say dance in the water and don't get wet.
I got you. So you don't believe in both, so I'm with you.
I mean, even all the years that I spent riding BMX for like 20 years before I started really doing hip-hop content, we were outside every single day. I've seen people get shot and killed when I was riding BMX more than when I've been doing hip-hop content.
Right, I'm with you.
I've seen a Mexican waiter get blammed in the head when I was just riding down the street.
Right.
Well, actually, we were in a van driving to the next spot. But I'm just saying, I you know...
Right, you've been around.
I do feel like I have a above average risk tolerance.
I got you.
I'm not really worried about shit most of the time.
I'm just asking because of the 607 up thing.
Yeah, that was a great moment though. That was a hell of a way to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm telling Rainwater, I'm like, bro, this dude seems pretty serious, and Skunk is calling him a crackhead, and they look like they was about to fight. What the
fuck? Slap the brakes off that car, man. Playing them dirty games. Hell wrong with you, boy. What you did? You slapped yourself upside the head? Crazy, man. Yeah. But then, you know, I respected you then, because first thing you said, man, you apologized on his behalf. You didn't even know me, Adam.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
So you be diffusing shit, too.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I just told him, like, hey, I don't know anything about that. Like, you know.
Yeah, man.
But then,
I didn't want to think that I was something to set this
turn around and do the same thing to the homie person.
You see? Yeah, so why are you in Percy beef?
Okay, well, let me go on and clean this up. Percy, man, we just do it for content purposes, man. We ain't beef.
Oh, okay.
It's just content purposes. I ain't got no beef with that dude. He from my hometown, man.
Okay.
You know, behind the scenes, we know each other. Like, I don't know him like that, but we know each other enough to keep it on the internet. It ain't no beef like that in real life. He just, you know, an internet guy. You know, he finds a pleasure in talking about me.
He needs something to talk about. He on Real Tune every other week.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he had enough sense to leave Real Tunes.
Oh.
Because Real Tunes is really just pimping the homie out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know. I mean, come on, man. Person should be What the hell you think? Man, look at all this stuff he done on Real Tunes, you know, on that channel. He should be a lot further, you know.
Maybe they got a good beneficial partnership.
No, man, you know,
You don't
when you play with people's intelligence, man. That's called manipulation, you know. And I think Real Tunes has a real slick way of playing with people's intelligence. You know, like telling you that you know, the yellow brick road, you know, follow the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road is a dead end, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how he got Percy. Percy going down a road that really don't exist and definitely has a dead end.
Interesting. Who else is on Real Tune that you think, like who are his main characters? When I was looking at it before, though,
he's his main character.
Yeah.
He's Puff Daddy. You don't see him out on the screen now.
He's a PE teacher, man.
Yeah,
that's really it.
The Richard Simmons thing was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, Richard Simmons.
I got nothing against the Real Tune dude. Like, I mean, I feel like I kind of heard him have a little bit of salt in his voice talking about me
got
before.
beef for something because
I don't really have beef with him. I have heard him say things about me where I was like, oh, okay, you don't like me, interesting. But I mean, I don't really beef with up and coming content creators like that.
Yes, you do.
I try not to.
You beef with a lot of them.
Nah, I try to uplift them.
Negative.
Facts.
Incorrect.
Why am I out here doing content with Pico and FDA then?
No, some. You said them. You say put some on it.
Yeah, I mean.
Some you tear down and some you lift up.
I can do a little bit of both.
Right, that's all I'm saying. You said them like you was grouping them all together.
I like FDA though. So I had to go sit down with him.
Nah, you be hating though. Yeah, you like FDA, but you be hating, man.
Who else though?
Yeah, it's a bunch of them you hate on.
I'm just out here showing love. Alright, so what else do we need to know? What do you guys got coming up?
Yeah. Are you coming to South by Southwest?
They still do that shit?
See, now they ain't go again being disrespectful.
I'm just saying, I went.
You said you were from Austin.
Because my boy Remo went last year and he said that was the last year.
You just said you from Austin.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit dead as
we doing South by Southwest this year. High Thoughts TV. March what? What's the date? March 14th. What's the place?
Reset.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Reset Sports Bar.
I worked security at some bars in Austin in 2009 during South by Southwest. That's how from the soil I am. I was a security guard. I was checking IDs.
You live there.
Yeah.
Why did they have you security? You can't fight at them.
No, luckily I didn't have to. But my boy Byron Anderson, who lived out there, he's a former pro BMX rider. He was like, "Yo, we need help with security. You down to do it?" And I think partway through that day, I really realized
that it wasn't
that I was not meant to work for $10 an hour.
Bro. You got the hype, but
yeah.
What I saw in that ring, you have
that was bad.
You can't help nobody, bro. You can't save not
I'm not a
person.
boxer.
Yeah. You can't. I'm saying you're not a security guard.
Yeah, I'm a shooter. Or a potential future shooter. Yeah, but that was a good time though. Got to see a lot of good bands while I was like working.
Right. So how old was you?
2009 was 17 years ago, so I was like 25.
25, 30, yeah. Okay, so you got a history, man. Did your family live out there or did you live out there?
No, we were just out there. Austin's a famous BMX city.
So you was out there in the BMX culture.
They got crazy BMX stuff going on out there. All right, we're about to wrap this up. Shout out to OG Kunta, who has just walked over there to probably go. But we're wrapping up.
Wrapping up, come on.
We're wrapping up. Just give me an outro, brother.
Yeah. Okay, bet, man. Cause,
all right.
You know, I done sit here and held my. I done held myself, man. I gotta go piss, man.
Yeah, I feel that. I gotta piss too. But shout out to you guys for coming through here. I appreciate it. It was a nice, lively conversation.
Man,
shout out to Texas, man. Before we get out of here.
Shout out to Texas. Shout out to the Astros. Shout out to all the Hoovers out there. It's very convenient that you guys get to rock the Astros logo. It's a little confusing for people out here.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, because you got a lot of dudes from here that embrace that sign.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, that's a cultural exchange, man. You got, you know, who was all over the world, pretty much. The Astros is their sign, that star. You know,
Free Gumby.
Okay.
I'm going to just make my allegiances clear. Free my boy Gumby.
How you gonna get him out?
I just reached out to Gorilla Hebrew for his number, so we're going to figure out something.
Okay, that's what's up.
I need an update.
Look out, Gumby. Again, you owe me one. Yeah, you owe me one.
Yeah, we got Adam reaching out.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Adam reaching out for you, homie. So don't keep thinking that everybody that say just because I'm not Hoover like you think you Hoover, homie, that a nigga ain't that a nigga on that dumb shit. We ain't on that dumb shit, homie. You don't need to be in there. What you really need to do is get out Bring your ass back down here so we can get that fade in. We get that good old friendly fight. And then everybody can drink coffee and beers and shit after that. You know what I'm saying, Kuma? Yeah. You know,
What about some Texas tea?
or some Texas tea. You know, straight up. We can do that after that.
All right.
'Cause I'm the type of guy, man. If you whoop my ass, man, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna shake your hand like a man. And if we have to fight again, you won't do it again.
Oof. All right. Appreciate you guys coming through.
No problem, man.
Much love, much respect.
Man,
Texas in the building, man.
Shout out to all the grooves all over the globe.
Right,
Shout out to all the grooves,
And then
man.
let 'em know
Shout out
day
to
room
Drewski.
time.
Yeah, it's day room time. Shout out to Drewski.
Shout out
out to
Drewski,
Quad.
man.
You know, my little people behind me, man. Y'all look me up, man. OG Kunta Cuz on 52nd. OG Kunta 52nd. Visual Meanings. That's my own channel. I set my own channel. Unique Perspective, too. I'm on there, too. Check us out. And that's who I really want to introduce you
That's
to.
your channel?
Yes. You remember Drew?
Unique Perspective.
You
and
remember
Drew?
Drewski, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a real good
editor.
Editor, man.
Hey, tell them about the day room, man.
Yeah, man. We on the day room. The day room is open, man. It's
CEO Hockley.
CEO Hockley, nigga.
Texas Day Room on YouTube. That's what we at, man.
Look us up, man. You know what we doing in that day room.
You ever been in the day room before?
Never.
Never. So your 24 hours, they only kept you in a holding tank.
Yes, men's central booking in Lower Manhattan.
So your shit didn't go nowhere.
So yeah, we gonna
Worst 24 hours of my life.
Yeah.
Really convinced me I didn't want to be a criminal.
Yeah, we're gonna bring you to the day room. Yeah,
We're
don't
gonna
worry
bring
about
you
it.
to the day room.
Texas Day Room, man. Yeah, you
You
gotta
gotta go out in the day room.
man.
Yeah, you gotta get lined out.
Oh yeah, you guys know OG Red Dog? I was watching this guy the other day. Oh, so Unique Perspective Podcast. That's where I was watching the other day.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you was watching them. You need to respect that Drewski, man.
That's Drewski.
Drewski. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Drewski,
that's
man.
it,
There's
man.
you guys.
Yeah.
OG Kunta and Bella crash out mid-interview.
Yeah.
That's how fires goes.
Yeah.
It's going down. You gotta watch me, man. You know, I'm gonna show my show.
All right, let's go. Appreciate you guys. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will be reading the comments. And shout out to all the members.
Shout out to all the members, man.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Is anybody like really hustling, getting money in there? Because I hear stories like this, but I don't think it's not everywhere, right?
Yes, brother.
Okay.
People are doing great in there. They're fine.
And you were doing well for yourself at a certain point, or are you staying out all that?
I was doing well for myself towards the end. You know what I'm saying? When things changed in prison at a certain point, and the focus became some not violence, right? Yeah, I was able to not rely on my family to send me packages and do all that kind of stuff, and that's a great feeling.
Definitely. Okay, so that attempted murder charge that you caught, though, like, did that add a lot of time to your what?
No, the lucky thing is I caught a few attempted murders, and because you have life, they consider it like beating a dead horse. And on the rare chance that they actually ad book you with the attempted murder, if you already got life, nobody really gives. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So a court is really just seen as like a trip. You get to go to the county jail. You get to see what homies is over there. Do that kind of shit. For real. It's not really like a big deal, you know what I'm saying? But what's crazy for me personally, right before I got out, I had just got out of the SHU. So I had just got accepted. So the juvenile laws changed.
Yeah.
Right? And I was with this, speaking of the race thing, is I was in Corcoran SHU, and there wasn't a lot of active cells in the SHU. The SHUs were in transition. They were kind of, whereas before it would have been just a bunch of GP cells, right? It was kind of like the tide was turning a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You were starting to see it around 2009. And so there was 2009, 2010 maybe, you know what I'm saying? So like there was a lot of SNYs, they wasn't even called SNYs at the time, I don't think. But they might have been, but I'm not 100% sure. But there was a lot of PCs, right? In that, and there was only like 3-4 cells that was active. My neighbor was a keyway from Long Beach, right, from Insane, and we, chop game all the time, and it was cool to have him as a neighbor because at least I had an active next door neighbor, no matter where the rotation went on the cages, because you might not even see another active cell depending on how the rotation in Corpus shoe cages was, right? But because he was my cellie, or my neighbor, I was able to chop it up with him all the time. So he told me, turn on Good Morning America, and the juvenile laws had changed, right? And so I didn't know how to file no habeas corpus or anything like that, but I was pretty good at the 602s and shit like that. And actually, I did have a basic understanding of habeas corpus processing at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to utilize a little bit in order to understand the language and turn that muff in. And I fought that bitch for 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And luckily, by the time that part of it got accepted, I had just blasted this other dude.
Yeah.
Right. So I was in a shoe, and my attorney, Mr. Lismar, rest in peace, was like, "What the f are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You just got a." But I knew all it was going to do at the time for juveniles was give you access at a parole hearing after 25 years, right? So for me personally, I knew that wasn't going to do anything. Parole hearing, like I was telling you, they wasn't going to let me go from a parole hearing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of violence on my history, right? So I knew that's all they give about. And I wasn't PCing up. I wasn't doing none of that shit. So then the laws for the felony murder rule changed, right? While I was in the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So on the next, on the first shoe, on the second shoe, the juvenile laws changed. On the last shoe, the felony murder rule changed. So I was able to apply the new existing law that just became retroactive and I helped it become retroactive. Into my juvenile shit to where I don't need the parole hearing no more because I'm already access to court. I'm already in the court, have access to the court. I'm able to apply any existing law into my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that becomes part of the sentencing. So it was like, yeah, you're gonna get out basically. So, but then when I went to Sac County for the sentencing, COVID happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we was in our county jail for one day. You know what I mean? And got sent right back to New Folsom because they had shut down all the state facilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we went right back. But my attorney had cancer, so he was able to ask the judge if he could do the hearing via email.
Right.
That should save my life.
Before
right?
they even were doing like Zoom trials and shit like that?
It might have been Zoom. I don't even know if it
okay.
was Zoom, but I just know that it was emails. You know what I'm saying? And the only stipulation was me and Lil Man had to sign a thing saying that we wouldn't be present during the hearings because we couldn't. I would figure on a Zoom call we could be there. So that makes me think that knowing what I know now about Zoom, they could have just FaceTime a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And boom. But they ultimately we fit it perfect.
Right. The hot, crispy filet o fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it yet.
Mix and match two favorites, like a filet o fish or 10-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Before you hire a lawyer for your injury case, ask them these 3 questions. Where are you based?
How many lawyers and staff do you have in Nevada? How much have you won for your clients?
When you call the Richard Harris Law Firm, you already know we're local.
I grew up here, so did Josh.
We have over 150 local legal professionals.
And what have we won?
Billions, and all with our less fee guarantee.
Who you hire matters. The Richard Harris Law Firm, 444-4444.
Okay, I can imagine after you've done 20 years in prison, and then something happens where you feel like you might need to stab somebody. There's got to be serious alarm bells going off in your head, like, do not do this because you're about to get out.
Right. So you know, I'm not the hardest dude, right? But I just took me and my brother had this little man had this conversation like, all right, well, if something happens, we're still gonna do it. You know, we're still gonna participate, right? Because this is what we like. We're not going. The homies have showed me how to do all this stuff that is allowing me to get out at all. If I could barely read when I went in there.
So you're talking more like a riot situation where you're just expected to get down along with everybody else?
Whatever it is.
Okay.
Right, whatever. Maybe.
It's not just like a one-on-one.
That'd be the most probably common situation that might actually, right, pull us in.
Where you're basically like, you are just the worst representative of your race if you don't get down in this environment.
Right. So, but we had this conversation, and luckily it didn't happen, and we wouldn't necessarily want to do it, right? But it'd be like, I'm not just going to abandon you now because, right?
But were you also thinking, I'm probably not going to get charges because there's a ton of crazy shit happening. What are the odds that I'm one of the people that gets caught?
Oh, you get caught. Yeah.
Oh, it's just like that nowadays?
Yeah, you get caught that motherfucker. Yeah,
because they're just crazy good with the cameras and everything nowadays. That like, it's just you're not getting away with shit.
I mean, I guess like you can't pinpoint the thing, but if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna have, you're just covered in blood.
Right.
Like you always, there's just blood on you.
Damn. So it wasn't a hard decision. This was just like, this is.
No, it's a hard decision, brother. This is, I'm like a human being. Are human beings. I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a sociopath. But I don't want to stab, right? So I'm like, it's just, this is. It's an acceptance. It's like kids going to war, right? Like, damn, you don't even know these, you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily, I don't have a problem with Adam, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, like, damn, like, you know the rules, I know the rules, you know what I'm saying? If you get out of line, then certain things have to happen. Otherwise, people who are friends with Adam might think that it's okay to treat people who are friends with Fats a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So am I gonna be the reason Adam's friends treats my brothers different? You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna see me be that reason. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Right? And hopefully, right? I always say that kind of stuff, bro, just so people know, like, you don't gotta be super, super thugged out and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you see the square dudes that just known their neighbor hella long, right? And your neighbor's getting beat up by a guy who hit his car on the side of the road in his driveway. What's he gonna do? They getting down. I'm just gonna let my neighbor get in with this dude?
Yeah.
No, we about to jump that dude.
Yeah.
That's the whole mentality of prison.
For sure.
For me. You know what I mean?
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Now is no time for discomfort. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC, heating, and plumbing experts are there every time, in the nick of time, to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
At Hyundai of Las Vegas, you'll love these great deals. Take home any new Hyundai for $0 down. That's right, $0 down. Or pay 0% APR financing for 60 months and no payments for 6 months on all new 2026 Tucsons and Santa Fe's. Take your pick. Drive home new 2026 Elantras for just $179 a month. Or new 2026 Palisade XRT Pros for $429 a month. Now that's love. It's only at Hyundai of Las Vegas, West Sahara between Rainbow and Tenaya.
Wildwooski banned Yellow from Chicago.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
I don't know what's going on with that, bro.
That's something y'all can fix. Patch it up.
Like that's something him and Yellow gotta patch up. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I don't know what was said. I don't know why it was said. All thing was what was on the internet, just like you.
I think it's
and
over.
Yellow
Queen
don't
D.
know neither. You know, huh?
I think it's over Queen D.
Who is Queen D?
The chick that Yellow used to mess around with or something like that.
Oh, it's over a female.
That's what it sounds
shit
like.
ain't about nothing, man.
Yellow and Lucy sharing hoes?
Nah,
the
the
dude
dude that was on the phone
with
he was beefing with Yellow.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think they need to be doing that. Even though Yellow and Wooski not like everybody make it seem like they was just locked in. You know, they wasn't.
he was Duck.
Duck was
Yellow
the guy.
was around Duck. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys was cool with Yellow though. You know, just off the strength of Duck. But I don't know why they doing that shit. I'm keep it real. I think both of them shouldn't be doing it. Even though I seen some shit with Wooski Big Brother responded to Yella.
Big Mike was talking about that.
About it.
Yeah.
And I understood what he said about the he felt like he shouldn't have said that about the Wooski getting shot in the head and all that, because I understand. You know, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Me and Yella even talked about this. I told him as a man, like, I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what Wooski brother got to understand is he did just get on live on the internet and say he banned from Chicago. He said like he shouldn't have took it that far. But you got to understand, you telling the man he can't come back. So if he come back, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That man come back? You told him he banned. If he come back, what you gonna do? So I look at it like, nothing's off limits after that, bro. You just kind of went on the internet with. I could see if he called him and said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you get on the internet, so I feel like it's nothing off limits. He'd be able to play how he want to play too now.
It's kind of weird because
they both shouldn't be doing that
Yella
shit,
seems
man.
pretty clear about the fact that he has no interest in going back to Chicago.
He don't, like, why?
Yeah. Why
For what?
Yeah.
Ain't shit in Chicago. That shit, bro. Chicago not even fun. You can't even have no fun. No. Ain't shit. I go out there for me personally. I go to Chicago for business wise and shit. You feel me? And like family and all that. Come see me.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that shit, bro.
But how much business is there in Chicago to even go do? Because they don't let niggas do shows and shit like that, right?
Don't get me wrong, it's always business and shit. I be having shit going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I be into real estate doing shit.
I bet.
But what I'm saying is, you can't even have fun, bro. Like, it's nothing there. Like, anytime, bro, you really notice it when you leave. When you leave Chicago and you get to looking on the internet and see how many people steady dying, that shit looks crazy. I just seen it on the internet, a car flipped over. I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even when I go, you gotta do too much. You gotta. I don't even wear ski masks and shit, bro. I'm wearing ski masks and shit in the rack. My face, mouth, I'm sweating, I'm hot. No.
Yeah. How many years far removed are you from Chicago now? Like, how long? Cause you've been getting money for a minute now. So how long?
I've been going from Chicago. I was going from Chicago before I was going from Chicago, if you know what I mean. Like,
what about the?
I've been gone for like 7 years.
Even before the this Duck song.
Yeah, I was gone already.
All right, word.
But I wasn't. When I say gone, I was in the burbs. You feel me?
I got you.
It's not Chicago.
But
the
you
suburbs
still
though.
put up.
It's far out. I was probably an hour out.
Smoking a vape.
When you smoke vapes.
What's wrong with
that? Ain't no vape though.
Oh, that's
weed. That's weed.
Right, what's wrong with vapes,
ain't
man?
Smoking no vape.
What's wrong with vapes? You
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, folks? It just rhymed. I'm like, hey, you smoke vapes.
You tell that nigga you want him to get the hiccups.
No, you know what? I saw him smoking it. I'm like,
get popcorn.
His ass smoke Black and Miles. He smoked vapes, and his ass drink cheap liquor. Man.
That's what I'm saying. You got
and
your
his breath smelled like
vape.
and he was mustard.
That was weed, and that's weed.
That's a weed. Alright, got you.
That's a THC.
But when I heard, I'm like, damn, this nigga banning vapes. New York niggas can't smoke vapes no more.
I saw the vape community. They was coming for me, bro.
Man, what?
They damn, what we do?
They stop they.
You know, I was just smoking it as you said it.
Nigga had to put it down.
But no, though, it ain't nothing to the vape smokers, bro.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Glory Nissan has a mission to sell 250 new Nissans in March. And to make it happen, we're including a lifetime powertrain warranty with every new Nissan sold. And the deals are just as aggressive. Lease a new Versa for $129 a month. That's $129. A new Sentra for $139 a month. Or a new Kicks for $179 a month. This is how we hit 250. Low payments, lifetime protection. March only. Exclusively at GloryNissan.com.
Just want to welcome everyone on this special day.
Am I sensing some nerves?
It was just an accident. I was drunk. How can you even trust her?
Why are you acting like you've never done anything bad?
Please stop gossiping.
To the happy, carefree couple. Do you want to start over?
The drama, rated R.
But you come back out here and hate on Sauce, bro.
No, but Sauce wants to beef with me, so all I can do is expose him.
So what you mean expose him?
How
for
can you
what?
expose him?
No,
Let me
fake
how
rich,
this-
you
hey,
know.
let me how this.
Hey, and I'll squash him with Sauce right now. He decided that he don't want to be ops with me.
No, but listen. Now let's talk about it. We're talking about a kid, right?
Who?
Sauce Walker.
He's a kid?
No, he's not a kid now. We're talking about his background.
Okay.
A black kid. You deal with all these. Black people, man.
How is he successful when he's streaming on Twitch all day with 200 viewers?
What you mean? He can afford to do it. He can afford to do it.
Listen,
Some
most people
can afford to
stream
do it.
full time because they're making money from it.
Listen, he obviously making money from somewhere else. It's called diversifying his
He's making
streaming
50
revenue.
bucks a day.
He's diversifying his streaming revenue.
For now?
Yeah, he's diversifying his streaming revenue. That's what I mean by hating. You a businessman. At some point, you started this, and you was interviewing the people off Skid Row. Now you interviewing millionaires like myself. So you get that at some point.
Are you trying to draw attention to the fact that when we go live, we'll have 6, 7, 8,000 people watching, and then when Sauce Walker goes live, he has 200 people watching?
Right. But 5 years ago, how many you had live? At some point, you didn't have that number.
No, it was like about the same 5 years ago.
All right, then.
It took
So I'm saying,
No,
recognize it.
like 5, 6, 7, 8,000, yeah.
When you started 5 years ago?
I started 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
11 years
and
ago.
you had 5,000 people watching back then.
No.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, recognize it when you see it.
So
man.
you're saying I'm the big dog and he a little guy?
No,
I agree.
What I'm saying is you a hater.
Yeah.
You a hater.
But he started it.
You know why he's streaming.
I showed him love for years. He decided he wanted to be ops with me.
Okay. So
you got it. You got it, Sauce.
How much money did he wanted you to pay him that made you mad?
He never even had that
Because
conversation.
you say he did the interview with Sharp and not you, and that's where the fallout came.
I said I wanted to drink some lean with him because I wasn't good enough for him.
But let me ask
he took that as racist. He's a race baiter.
Race baiter?
Yeah.
He got white women.
What's wrong with drinking lean together?
He got white women. How you a race baiter?
Yeah, he's pimping out white women. Cool. You're a sex trafficker.
He got kids by him.
Yeah.
He got kids. He got children.
And isn't the number one rule of being a pimp you're not supposed to make your hoe with your baby mama?
Yeah, his P don't stand for pimp. It stands for player.
You ever listen to his music? All he talks about is being a pimp. He's a fake ass pimp.
Listen, it's no pimping there.
I agree.
Zero.
Boom, I agree. Thank you.
Yeah,
He's not a pimp. Boom, I agree.
Yeah, this is player.
I'm a big dog. He's a little guy. Boom, I agree.
Big dog.
And he's not a pimp.
You ain't showing $22 million.
Yeah, well, when you really got it,
$22 million.
when you really got it, you don't got to be out here with the funny phone.
Yeah, but that's
You
part
heard
of his
what Jay
entertainment.
said.
That's part of his entertainment.
Yeah.
That's part of it. But you
It ain't entertaining nobody.
You're right with
He's got
some
200 viewers.
Listen, you need to have a whole TSF up here at No Jumper.
Who's left?
For a week. Everybody's still there.
Did they?
Wood, all of them still left. Yeah.
I think they disgruntled.
You might be defending
I think they're about to
Sean
form a
Cotton.
union.
You might be defending Sean Cotton
What?
because he took that loss. There's something here.
No, that's the other guy I know is the one who beat up Sean Cotton.
Yeah, y'all might, but yeah, you got to get off
Rizzo?
bro. You got to get. When he's in shape.
Me and Rizzo were like
Hey,
this.
did you see Rizzo? Rizzo, he in shape. He's healthy.
Good. Yeah, he had to get away from this lean dealer, Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker don't even do lean, bro. Sauce Walker healthy too, bro.
No, see, I'm pouring up in the clip on Twitch.
No, you got to get off the internet.
You lying about everything.
You got to get off the internet, bro. I'm just saying, quit hating
What's
on
Sauce
Texas.
paying you to make up all this shit about him?
What I'm saying is, when are you going to reach out to Texas and make somebody in Texas bigger instead of hating them?
I just went there and did vlogs all over the whole state.
Yeah, you was hustling. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Salute you for that.
Blowing up.
That was dope.
Smaller artists like CEO Gucci that I felt needed attention. How come nobody else out in Texas is doing that? Because they are a bunch of vultures who are just trying to make money.
Hot Thoughts TV do that. That's how you knew a Gucci.
And I support them.
And you do. I'm saying, I'm saluting you for that. But I'm saying, quit hating on the biggest artists we got out there, bro.
That's the biggest artist? Y'all got big extra plug and you're calling Sauce
No,
Walker
I said
the
quit
biggest
hating
artist?
on the biggest artist. I put an S on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, quit hating on the biggest artist.
You gotta start claiming your actual artist. Look, Meg Thee Stallion.
Right.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, you ran her down there too, but we ain't gonna get on that. But I'm just saying in general, man.
I know. I feel like, Sauce Walker gotta keep it real. He's in denial.
Okay, denial of what? That he
fell off.
I think y'all
fell
both
off from what?
Entertainment, rap, music, social media.
Okay, so to fall off, you have to been up here and came down here, right? You have to go. It's a reversal move.
Also, you gotta understand.
I think he's still going up that way.
You gotta no. That's a clear lie. Also, you gotta understand. I'm an OVO agent, so I'm rolling with the boy no matter what.
That's why. Speak the truth, then. He marked the boy out. So I get it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I get it.
Sons Walker was marking himself out for years.
Nah, you see what I'm saying?
He's pretending to something he ain't.
Okay, well, so why? I mean, pretending to be.
You want to know why you don't hear Sons Walker talk about me anymore?
Pretending to be.
Because he knows the more attention I draw to the fact that he's a fraud, the more that people are going to keep looking into it and realizing that it's right. And I know it's hard as Texans, I know it's hard to accept the fact that he's a charlatan, but it's a fact.
Oh, we watched him come up.
Yeah.
You out here in Burbank.
He had a little.
What I'm saying is this. What is he pretending about? I'm confused.
To be rich, to be lit, to be popular as a rapper.
What?
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. From 5 Halloweens to 5 4th of Julys. Same price, guaranteed. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Some personal injury lawyers talk about less fee, but when you read the fine print, it's really an empty promise. At the Richard Harris Law Firm, every client settlement gets our less fee guarantee. Who you hire matters.
Well, if that's the case, everybody pretending.
Not like that.
You included.
I don't buy views. You think he really got 1 million views on his music videos? Come on.
I don't know.
You're a grown man. You really think that?
You know better than me.
You really think that?
Yeah, I think he's that popular. Have you been to his neighborhood?
Probably. I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, have you ever saw his
You think there's 1 million people in his neighborhood?
Have you ever saw his fan base? Have you ever saw his community?
What's the solution though? Between you and
There's no solution. He thinks somebody gonna bow down to him.
He wanted beef with me.
Yeah, man.
He got it. He's the one who sparked all this off. I showed him love for years and years. You don't know that I hung out with him back in the day. Okay. I've been around him.
Right, so you really know him.
But he decided he wanted to smoke with me, so I'm a poke holes in his facade.
Oh man.
It is what it is.
Would you call that militia then?
Malicious?
Malicious.
Yeah, I'm all that and more.
Right. So what? Because it's a sore thumb now.
Because if he wants beef with me, don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house, all right?
Right.
So if you don't want me drawing attention to the fact that he's living a lie, then why'd you want to beef with me in the first place?
Right.
I don't know why.
Because he's exposing your lie.
What?
You a charlatan. Same thing you calling him. I mean, that's just all.
What's my lie though? I'm really what I say I am.
What, an antichrist?
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm an atheist, and I say I'm an atheist.
But what I'm saying is this. You come from way different backgrounds. You have an opportunity that a kid like Sauce Walker would never have coming up.
I'm from pretty humble beginnings in New Hampshire.
I'm not saying poor. I'm saying opportunities, though.
He's from, like, one of the biggest musical cities in the country.
Right, and he's also from...
I wish I had that privilege.
Yeah, and he also made something out of it. But I get...
For a little while there.
Yeah, he's still there, though. Because you got to fall off, you have to go down.
Yeah,
all I see is more investments and more growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I get. But I get you not on his side.
Yeah.
You from New Hampshire. You ain't on nobody's side.
NH.
Yeah.
Get with the game, baby. Get with the dry game, baby.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This nigga threw up another shit.
Yeah, it's here for New Hampshire when I do it.
Whatever. Whatever.
So
but you gotta be in New Hampshire to do it though.
No, I'll take my set worldwide.
Okay.
My state is on my back.
Okay.
The Granite State. You ever seen granite?
I heard.
That's a hard rock.
I've never been to New Hampshire. Well, in fact, where is it?
It's right outside Boston.
It's called the Granite State.
Basically, like the most northeastern part of the country.
Boston was a city.
Boston is a city in Massachusetts. I grew up 5 minutes from the Massachusetts border.
Okay, so New Hampshire is a state or a city?
State. I'm from Nashua, New Hampshire, for the record.
Who?
Nashua.
Nashua.
It's the biggest city in New Hampshire.
Right.
Top cop over here.
We got one.
We dealing with.
I forgot to talk about this.
With Agent Smith.
Never that. Never told. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
When your furnace taps out, the space heater parade begins. Tangled cords, sky-high bills, and still freezing toes. And if it's gas, failing parts can mean hidden carbon monoxide risk, something you don't want to gamble with. Gettl's been keeping homes safe and warm since 1939. We'll fix it fast or help you replace it before winter wins. Don't risk cold nights and safety scares. Call Gettle today. We'll do it the right way, not the easy way.
Just one more. Can you go take a look? Good job, Ranger.
Me and Moose have had that conversation, and I heard him talking about it on a podcast the other day. Basically, like, down here, there's quite a bit of animosity, or at least like black and Mexican gangs will be like rivals and shit, and that up there, more often than not, everybody's just kind of getting along. It's more of like a cohesive culture. Would you say that's accurate?
100%. So how I was raised was directly like that.
Yeah.
So my co-defendants were blacks and homies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Was Bloods and Northerners, right? So yeah, bro. And it's been like that, and that is the culture in Northern California. You know what I'm saying? And I also know that down here the prevailing culture is a lot more segregated. But I did enough time with Southerners and blacks to know that it's not like that everywhere.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At all. Like the Southerners used to make fun of us for even getting fades, right? Like just having like a fade. You know what I'm saying? In our hair, and they'd be just clowning. You know what I'm saying? Like it's funk, right? And at the time in the pen, it was funk definitely, but like we wasn't talking shit on the tier. We wasn't doing none of that stuff, right? So during lockdowns, like the homies will go up with the whoever, and then in the events, we'll still be bullshitting. We'll still be, hey, fool, you got that CD? Oh, I heard you slapping that shit over. That's tight. Who was that? That type of little, just very surface level conversation between various group segments in the event or through the door. You know what I'm saying? That's positive and respectful. But if the door cracks, you know what it is. It's up. We're gonna try to down each other. You know what I'm saying? But so they would give me a hard time about having a fade or sagging or all that shit. But it wasn't like, fool, you bitch ass fool, sagging and got a stupid ass fade like it is on the internet in the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, oh, nice haircut, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You learn that from the brothers, you know what I'm saying? That type shit, you know what I mean?
It is funny down here because obviously there's that side that is kind of like anti, Mexican dudes acting like they're black, basically. Right. But then the dudes who are winning musically more often than not are dudes who are more representative of the overall culture, or like clearly embrace hip hop culture, whereas like cholo rap is pretty niche.
It is, yeah, it is. But it's a weird kind of thing because I consider myself a cholo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like as far as everything that is the culture, you know what I'm saying? I love it. Like, and he knows, all my brothers know, like I love the out of it, you know what I'm saying? The dress, man, I might dress like it a little bit, and I'm allowed to, like I grew up in Dickies and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's not a costume I'm putting on, that's in my soul. I'll show pictures of it from the 90s, but as the culture evolves and how I think raza is presented needs to evolve. You know what I'm saying? In order, especially from a like me, where I do music not because I ever expect to get bread or anything off of it, but because I'm trying to tell them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's a message behind it. So in order for me to be able to do that, I feel like there's a certain look, sound, and I just talk how I talk. You know what I'm saying? But I when I have conversations, I'm throwing a little Spanglish in there, but I don't really know Spanish like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but all that little bullshit makes me who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that really is every race. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get too preachy on here, but that's the truth. I got white homies as solid as, I seen white bloods as solid as, I seen black dudes that rock with us harder than a lot of Mexican dudes. You know what I'm saying? So Asian, I got Asian homies that is straight killers. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them up. Can't tell them nothing. Yeah.
So okay, you being locked up in prison though is like, it's got to have a weird impact on your mind because on one hand, you're supposed to keep your distance from black dudes, whereas those are dudes that you were pretty much around
We're not
before.
supposed to keep a distance from black dudes.
No?
No.
Okay.
But certain group segments. Right. So I'm not gonna get on there and talk about politics, but I think different group segments, depending on who you rock with, have or deal with. Like I have black homies, just like I was saying, and I have white homies, and I have Asian homies, and I don't really look at them no different than none of my brothers here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give, and it'll be up if people play with them like it'll be up if people play with this fool. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's not. I don't give a fuck about their race. You know what I'm saying? Rico's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Rico too smooth.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Really.
At Centennial Volkswagen, get President's Day savings all month long. Make no payments for up to 90 days, plus get huge savings on all remaining 2025s. And your first year registration is on us, only at centennialvw.com.
Some of the features of Service Titan that are particularly well suited for commercial customers are the way that Service Titan captures and stores data. An intuitive, all-inclusive system that recognizes the caller, populates their locations, customer data such as call recordings, photos, services for any location.
Instant access to any information you might possibly need for a job. Anybody throughout your entire company has that instant access to that same information, from me in the field to people in the office.
It gives us so much data to immediately address any problems that might be coming up.
Seriously, it's the industry standard now. It really is.
Definitely. But so when you're locked up too, is it more, you're saying you were able to have like sort of cordial conversations with Southsiders up there, but is that really like who you have like issues with internally, or is it more like a Mexican unity thing where you all got to stick together to protect each other and shit?
No, of course not.
None of that.
None of that.
Okay.
None of that. It was just cordial, positive conversation. Sometimes.
Okay.
For the most part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I heard some stories you were telling about being out in that environment and everything, and it sounds like you had to get busy. You had to get very acquainted with committing pretty extreme acts of violence pretty early on.
Yeah, within a year. I went to the SHU for attempted murder. I stabbed the first dude. You know what I'm saying?
And that was your cellmate or no?
That was the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was that situation? And catching an attempted murder while you were already locked up doing all this time must have been a crazy feeling.
Oh, yeah, they're all just personal problems I have with people, yeah.
Okay. And when you look back on it, was that a situation where you were doing too much, or were you doing what you had to do to survive? Because obviously your respect and your willingness to go the whole way is a pretty big deal, but like, was there other ways that you could have handled that, or was that how you had to do it?
I'm sure there are other ways I could have handled it, but definitely it was a choice. It's always a choice, right? So yeah, it was definitely a choice, and but I don't regret the decisions I made, for sure. When it comes to that kind of stuff, that everything I do, I feel like I'm in the same situation, I'd do it again.
Right. And so you got life, or what was the actual?
I got 32 to life. Yeah.
32 to life. Okay. So are you thinking that you're going to come home, or you've been thinking about the end
I ain't
of
gonna
the?
lie. So initially, no. Right? No.
But it's so far away. You're what were you, 21 by the time?
The way GP lines were at the time, right? It was like it was yeah, you're gonna be there. They weren't parole boards weren't letting nobody go. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was a joke, really. It was a kangaroo court, you know what I'm saying? So you would go in, and they'd be like, are you going to snitch on your homies? And then, no? Okay, well, you ain't going on. You know, basically, that's how it is. So I wasn't worried about paroling. I wasn't. So 2 to life case meant you're doing, like, forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And if you're 21, I mean, what is 50?
What is 50? 100%.
It's just, you can't even imagine.
And then you're in there with 50-year-olds, and they seem like they're okay.
Yeah.
They're having a good time.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Damn.
So it's like it's not really too far-fetched to see myself at 50 on these 4 yards with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And in good shape, doing all the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It wasn't. I hated it, obviously, but I was able to manage day to day, and I think most people in prison with life see it the same way. Like, you're able to manage day to day, knowing this fool's done it, that fool's done it. You're gonna be cool. Don't complain about it, because what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. You know what I mean?
But in your mind, like, what's the division between? There's got to be a part of your brain that's like, you know what? I get to wake up every day, and I get to, play cards with guys or whatever you're doing in the with the community. You get to talk, you get to hang out with dudes or whatever. It's like, you're still alive.
Yeah.
But then on the other side, it's like, well, I'd almost kind of just rather not be alive because I'm stuck in this box having to do the same bullshit every day.
Hell no.
That it's not like that. You're still happy to be there.
I'm still happy to be there and do my part. You know what I'm saying? And just at least I knew. They got one homie that's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I hope my celly is ready to go. I hope all these other is ready to go. But as long as I'm good, then we're not going out as a team. We're not going out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my whole fucking.
Especially just given that you'd already been initiated into gang life, and there's an extent to which, like, prison is the most extreme high-level version of that shit, because you're surrounded by a lot of other dudes who realistically have put in the most work and been through the most shit, and it's kind of different than normal people.
What you learn and what I learned was you're not as tough as you think you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a dude, if you around, they're going down you. And if one dude can't do it, 2 dudes gonna do it. And 2 dudes can't do it, 4 dudes gonna do it. But you gonna get your issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
For those that don't know Grocery Outlet, our prices are low, and some customers ask about the quality of our meat. We have great red meat options, from juicy steaks to great chicken breasts. Shop the meat variety. Quality is here at low prices.
Grocery Outlet is your extreme value headquarters. Right now, Sanderson Farms boneless, skinless chicken breasts are only $1.99 per pound, and get 1 dozen large cage-free eggs for only 99 cents. These deals end March 17th while supplies last.
Grocery Outlet, bargain market.
You know, Josh, if you're hurt on the job, they call it workers' compensation. That makes it sound like you're easily compensated.
They ought to call it what it is. Workers' confusion.
Workers confounded.
Workers' complication. They have so many rules, filings, and time limits, most workers are completely lost and finally give up.
Yep. If you're hurt on the job, don't try to go it alone. And don't wait. Deadlines are strictly enforced.
And call the Richard Harris Law Firm. 444-4444.
And when I got there, the comfortability, I had a friend who he later became my friend, and he lived in a hole, right? He lived in a hole there, and he was him talking to him and kind of like it created an acceptance that I didn't have prior. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just realizing, like, okay, this is what it is. It's not the end of the world.
Don't
deal
sit on no fence. Don't sit on no fence. It's already. You just got to figure it out right now. Your role you're gonna play while you're here.
Damn. Okay. All right. And so then, what were they offering you?
12-year snitch deal.
Okay.
That was it.
And even as a young man,
or your life, yeah.
You had no interest. Didn't even consider it.
No, I didn't even consider it. But I'm gonna tell you something. So we actually talked about this before. I tried to fire my attorney 12 times, even though I really liked him as like a human, right? I told him, don't offer me no snitch deal, right? Because I'm gonna try to fire you, right? And so at first, I tried to file a Marsden motion, like an actual paper Marsden motion to fire him, but ultimately it turned into 12 Marsden motions, right? And my thinking was because I seen hard ass tell, right? Like killers, right? Because they weren't accusing me of killing nobody. I wouldn't testify against my co-defendant, right? So they that was the felony murder rule at the time, was if you participate in a crime where somebody dies, even if they slip on a banana peel, you get the same time he gets. So even if you're a kid, none of that matters once you pass that 707 hearing, right? So I just told him don't even ask me about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You don't until that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, every time he did, I just try to fire him, and it just became more of a just so I could just keep my word, right? Just so he knew every time if I tell him something, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I filed 12 verbal Marsden motions where they clear the courtroom, and I try to fire him, and the judge gets tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And when you finally go to trial, what was your best case scenario? That you could beat the whole thing, or were you just trying to get like a favorably low sentence?
Ultimately, if you're guilty of the underlying crime, you're guilty of the murder at the time, right? So all they had to do was convict you of a robbery. You know what I'm saying? So none of that afterwards matters. You know what I'm saying? And I had a co-defendant who was done, so I was convicted.
Yeah.
It was pretty cut and dry.
So they just smoked you in trial?
They smoked me in
no
trial.
Chance?
16-month trial. I got smoked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And what's going through your head as you hear the verdict?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Most people won't say that, but like I was crying. I cried, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And it was like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's what it was. It was.
Yeah. I mean, to put in perspective, like you were locked up from 97 to 2021.
Yeah. 2020. Before I hit the pen, late 2020, I think like October, November.
Like for me, that is me starting junior high to COVID, which is like, so basically like, and that's also when I first had my first kid. So that's like my whole adult life and more, which is like, just to put it in perspective like that. I mean, that is just like such a punishing sentence, especially given that you were 16 when you did it.
Right. So, but from trial to sentencing was even different transition. You become like, all right, this is happening. Everything else, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. I cut relationships off. I was ready to my whole thing was going to be prison. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did that shit, for real.
Crazy. I got to ask this. Had you ever got some pussy before you got the sentence?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually how I met a lot of my co-defendants.
But you probably were around dudes who never got any before they got locked up for these crazy sentences, and you hear about that shit and how like they don't even know what they're really missing out on, which is crazy.
100%, brother. 100%. It's horrible. But it's because I don't know, like I miss something until I have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So being off is all they know. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you get in there. So they just send you like a crazy ass prison from the beginning, or like what was life like once you got the sentence?
High Desert at the time was kind of crazy. I went to Tracy. My reception was Tracy, DVI at the time. It was all right. And then I was there for like 2 weeks. Shout out to High Desert, Sea Yard, and that was crazy. It was enlightening for sure.
Definitely. Well, were you like, what was your mentality? Are you just thinking like, I gotta just be the dude if I want to survive in this shit? I gotta be willing to do everything in front of me.
I'm not gonna lie, my mentality was try to be the hardest dude, right? But in SAC at the time, what the hardest dude meant had a different aura. Like at the time, this is the late 90s. I mean, this is early 2000s. So how we got down was way different than any other really Mexican anything. We said nigga, we said blood, we sagged, we did everything before anybody was really doing it. It was really just the Bay dudes and SAC doing it, right? That's just 100% truth. And so when I went in there, I maintained that and had this idea that nobody's gonna change me, none of this shit's gonna change me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna turn up and be like an exaggerated version of what I was already doing. And county was rocking and rolling. I knew I had these. I was all right those. So yeah, when I got to prison, I was like, I'm with whatever. I'm with the whole cha-cha, you know what I'm saying? Now I got a wake-up call, right? So I was something happened with and the homies pulled me aside and really had a good conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, pull up your pants, homie. Tie your shoes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna walk around here like that. We gonna let you know you're not. All that shit is out.
So this is like nobody's bigger than the program, pretty much.
In the program, that's it, homie.
So like basically like your culture, like you just needed this like reminder of like, hey, your culture, how you and your homies have been moving around on the outside, that shit don't really matter, because in here, if you want to survive, you're gonna have to really like just fit in with the status quo.
Yep, and it was a goofy ass situation that, in having ended up doing, like myself, even 5 years forward would have recognized that you're just a retard. You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot, and that's really how I felt. Like every time I think about the situation, I'll be like, damn, like if I'd have just did the very basics of what these brothers were telling me, you know what I'm saying, that shit would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I learned they ain't just telling you shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's to benefit you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything that they taught me out there is, for the most part, is fundamentally at its core applicable out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I hold on to it.
if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
When your furnace taps out, the space heater parade begins. Sky-high bills and still freezing toes. Gettl's been keeping homes safe and warm since 1939. Call Gettle today. We'll do it the right way, not the easy way.
Style and substance. In the GMC Sierra, where current eligible GMC lessees can get this low mileage lease on this Sierra Elevation for around $299 per month.
How do you feel about Chief Keef and NBA Youngboy doing a song together? That threw everyone off. People didn't see that coming at all.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see that shit coming. But you know, Keith don't really, he don't fuck with them like that. So from my understanding, Keith don't be around them. You know what I'm saying?
So the interesting thing is, and I've seen King Yella recently say this. Well, J Hood was the first person to ever put it out there. This some police ass truth teller shit. J Hood basically went and said that he said that King Von and Cheeky don't really fuck with each other and shit because they think that King Von has something to do with Blood Money, which is King Von's cousin. I mean, which is Cheeky's cousin Don or whatever. So Yella went and did an interview or whatever, not interview, but you know he be on his YouTube and shit. Cause the next day after the song dropped, he changed his profile picture to his cousin Blood Money and shit. So Chief Keef did.
He changed his
profile picture to Blood Money. So everyone was trying to see like, damn, why would he do a song with NBA Youngboy who's beefing with Lil Durk and who's beefing with King Von and y'all from O Block and shit. So it makes Chief Keef look disloyal to O Block, and you know everybody was saying that shit. And then Yella, he kind of broke down the story of how maybe Von and T-Roy had something to do with Blood Money passing away. We don't know if it's true or not. But just off of loyalty to O Block and stuff, do you feel like that was a good move for Chief Keef, or do it look crazy even out of Chicago? Like, how do people in Chicago feel? Because it seemed like everybody be wanting Chicago to like not like NBA Youngboy, but it seemed like a lot of people in Chicago still love Youngboy and got respect for him.
From what I heard, like with Keith, even back then, I heard they was like doing shit to him and little sneaky snake shit. I don't know how true it is, but you can know this. You know when a motherfucker just don't fuck with people, bro. You don't see niggas with them. You feel me? You don't really. Keith always been a humble nigga anyway. You know what I'm saying? He always been like the black sheep of their crowd. You feel me? That's just out the mix. You feel me? And I heard he had like a relationship with Youngboy. You feel me? And you don't know how deep him and Von's relationship was for him to supposedly had loyalty towards him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think he ever supported him during his career, and then when Vaughn died, he never posted RIP.
What if he don't even know Vaughn?
Yeah.
Nah, they know each other. There's a video of them in the studio and shit when Vaughn was
But
on.
that don't mean you know him.
I mean, it's enough for you to invite him to a
He
studio
could have been there. He could have been there with a motherfucker and the motherfucker brought Vaughn, and he just sat there quiet the whole time. That don't mean that could have been the only time they been in cahoots with each other. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, to be honest, bro, like, I feel like that was a great thing he did at the end of the day, because whether motherfuckers like it or not, it's a form of pushing peace, bro.
Yeah.
If they could work together, that's real shit.
I think
You know
it
what
was
I'm saying?
his birthday though. That's why he posted his cousin. Right? His birthday was like the day before, or that day, the same day or some shit.
But as far as who smoked anybody, I don't know that, man.
Yeah,
and I don't even want to know.
I mean, we don't know the facts of it.
Let them people die with their business, man.
But it's just more so the loyalty aspect of it. Even take Blood Money out of it. King Von, Chief Keef and Lil Durk, y'all all came up together. Durk is facing life in prison for murder for hire, dealing with NBA YoungBoy people. Do you feel like that's just the move?
Check this out.
Chief Keef shit.
Now I'm gonna say something real. When Keef and them had that shit going on with the Migos, Durk and them worked with the Migos. They ain't think about no loyalty and be like, damn, bro, beefing with them, we shouldn't do this song with them.
Yep.
So that you never know. That probably stemmed from that. He might be like, they did that shit, so I'm gonna do what I want to do.
But it's a little different because nobody died in that Migos situation versus when you got someone dead and then someone in jail.
Died or not. If you don't like my homie, I don't like your ass neither.
Yeah.
You don't like me if you don't like my homie. If y'all act like it's smoke, y'all want, whether you want to fight folks, you want to shoot them. I'm feeling the same way folks feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know. You gotta weigh it. You gotta weigh it out, bro. I feel like both parties did some shit, and I don't know how they really feeling personally or what they got going on. It ain't my place to say. In my eyes, from what I seen, it was a great thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because NBA YoungBoy, one of the top artists in the game, bro. So,
it stands out to me that Chief Keef has not been to O Block in like 15 years.
He's not from O Block though.
Right.
That's not where he's from. Why would he go there like that?
Affiliated with it. But either way, all I'm saying is that he's also like one of the most individualistic people you ever seen. One of the most like off the mat people. Really seems like he don't give a about whatever street shit is going on in Chicago.
Like, bro, you just said how many years he ain't been there?
15 maybe.
15. This is a totally different person now, bro. And 15 years later, people still actually attaching O Block to him. He is showing y'all 100% where his mind at and what he want.
Delusion.
You gotta understand, bro. Like that's a grown ass man now. That man got kids. That man got all. You know what I'm saying? He got real problems going on in his life. You never know, and he ain't thinking about no street shit, bro, no more.
When you say he ain't from O Block, even though we know he from O Block, like he put his work in over there, or like his groundwork.
Claiming it heavily early on.
Where do you associate him from? Front Street, like
bro.
He
from Front Street, from Dipset. He from Front Street, 61st and Wabash, bro.
Or did you know him at that time, or?
Yeah, I knew Keith
before.
I used to be in the crib with Keith, like on some real shit.
Hanging out.
I done been in the crib with Keith before. Even with Lil when Lil Doo-Wop, what's his name? Doo-Wop from No Limit.
Yeah.
Back when he had the Mohawk and shit, hanging with Keith. And I used to see they used to live on our block. Doo-Wop and them used to live on 56 and 55th and Wabash. On my block. We used to see them. We wasn't no smoke. Even what's the name of two with the eye who died? What's his name? T-Slick. I used to be smoking weed with him and shit. We was shorties, bro. Everybody grew up together. I done grew up with so many niggas. Even what's his name who booked? C-Day.
C-Day.
I was on the same basketball team with him and Carter. We was on the same team together.
And C-Day's booked for the murder of Duck, right? Is C-Day?
Hell no. He was gone before Duck.
Oh, you talking about
Taxi?
I'm talking about C-Day from 600.
All right, I got you. Who's the other dude? I think it's he's booked for Duck shit. Some C-Day.
A lot of them.
C-Thing. All right, yeah. He says a lot of them.
But no, yeah, I went to school and we was on the basketball
team. But ain't Vaughn
together,
from Front Street too then?
What Vaughn?
King Vaughn, technically. Ain't he from Front Street?
To me, I heard he from Killer Waters or shit like that.
All right.
That's like...
How far is Killer Water from Front Street? What's the difference?
Probably about 3 miles.
20 minutes. 20, 25
Oh, word.
No, that's probably like...
Yeah, about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes.
Coming from the O?
Yeah.
About a 20-minute ride.
How far y'all hood is from Front Street?
From Front Street?
Yeah.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. That motherfucker get at 50 seconds.
All right, let me ask y'all this.
Tweaking.
What hoods is closest to y'all? Cause y'all
we around you got Front Street right, the closest to us.
Yeah.
They was the closest. Like literally, you could stand on my block and see them down the street on their block. That type of shit. You got 600. They a couple blocks over. Then O Block, 3-4 blocks over, but up a little more. All that shit in a mile radius.
Word.
All that shit is a mile radius.
600. It take 5 minutes to walk. Not even,
bro.
Word. All right, word.
Not even, bro. That shit all in the range, bro. That shit is like 2 blocks over. Like I say, that's how it is in Chicago, bro.
We should put a map on the wall so that we can kind of illustrate it.
That's Chicago, though.
No, I was just saying, I ain't got that shit in there.
I seen that shit on station.
I ain't got that.
They be having the whole
colors
map
on that bitch.
Photo, they got the whole.
They got the game map.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
The joint.
Nah,
they probably got confused just like us.
That's in the station.
It's in the joint, so I was talking about a joint.
Damn, that's crazy.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Need better internet? Cox Internet has the fast, reliable speeds you're looking for. Get Cox 300 meg internet with a 2-year plan, price lock guarantee, plus equipment included. Switch today. Taxes and fees excluded from price guarantee.
Why do you get into it with all the entertainers in Texas? What's the problem with you in Texas entertainers?
Who else? Me and Percy had a little back and forth.
You ain't no Percy.
Percy clout chasing.
You bring that. No, you clout chasing Percy. Yeah,
because I said that he looked like he used to be a smoker.
You clout chasing Percy. Then you brought up the gay thing. Then you hating on the homie Go Yayo.
No, Go Yayo's my friend.
No,
I was just talking to him.
Man, you hating on Go Yayo.
No, I get into it with Sauce Walker if you want to be accurate.
No.
I can call Go Yayo right now. He's cool.
Call Go Yayo.
Why you get into it with Sauce?
No, tell him call Go Yayo.
Because Sauce is a fraud, but that's okay. He making Texas look bad.
Adam, you the fraud. My homeboy ain't no fraud.
No, he's a weirdo.
Now listen.
No, but to be fair, I always been cool with Go Yayo or with Sauce. Sauce decided he wanted me to be his eye.
You hating on everybody, man. You hating on Sauce because he got more money than you.
Do you seriously believe
You
that?
are hating on
Shake on that if you really believe that.
Hey,
you don't believe the words coming out of your mouth. You don't believe the words coming out of your mouth.
What you mean?
There's no way.
Why are you hating on
planet?
You hating on them because they want to do a podcast with you?
No, I only started hating on him. He wanted to be ops with me.
But Go Yayo did business with you.
But when did I ever hate on Go Yayo?
You just hated on. You got a whole thing talking about whatever you did with Sean Cotton, man.
Go Yayo did this.
How
are we not going to talk about that?
Why would you do that? Now listen.
Time out, man. Don't start my boy. Go Yayo.
That's my boy, but he did that.
Hey, man, you have some things going on between you and your woman or whatever, and he shared something with his woman about something he had going on.
I got nothing against it, but how are we not going to talk about that?
What you mean? But you just did. You walked around his hood. You ain't talk about that. When you was in the murder.
I asked him about it.
When you was in the murder, you ain't talking about that.
But that came out after we did that interview.
Yeah, man, you be hating on me.
But that ain't it. You gonna do him like that?
Yeah, you be hating on Texas.
I'm a journalist. How are we not going to talk about that?
Not that.
Bro, he shared a picture with his girl, bro.
He shared a picture with his girl.
You can't tell me if I get Lena phone, you ain't got no
butthole pics. No.
You got some dildo pics in there.
No.
Yeah. You got some dildo
That's
pics.
Antarctica. I'm telling you.
You got some dildo
That's
pics
what
in
they
there.
do in Antarctica.
You got some dildo pics in there. So what I'm saying is that, bro.
Never that.
He was with his girl, bro.
And I support him doing whatever kind of zesty shit he wanted to do, but we don't talk about it on the podcast.
But he with his girl, bro. So if Lena licking your ass and y'all got pictures of that, that's y'all business, bro.
You can see that on the internet.
No, I
can show you that right now.
Are you zesty?
No, I got my ass lit. No.
Okay, he didn't give Neither, bro.
And I respect that.
So he
So
did
why
something with his,
he
he
topic of
did
discussion
something
like
with his
that?
girl, and
You
she
know, they
exposed
use
it,
it
bro.
to try
Can
to
you seriously
tear it down.
imagine a world in which Go Yayo went viral for showing his booty pit, his booty hole?
No, his girl exposing that.
But that's what I'm saying. It was viral. However it got out.
It's like
Come on,
Lena
bro.
showing a picture of you with a dildo, bro.
Yeah, how would you feel?
And if that came out, you don't think Rule Tune's gonna run content about it for the next couple weeks?
It came out. You hear the
If that did come out, which it would be impossible, but it never happened. If that existed, you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it. Somebody's gonna make a whole YouTube channel about Adam 22 Gap Said, and I will not hold it against any of you. Sean Cotton, academics, Vlad, they all gonna run content about it, and I won't hold it against them because if it's in the public domain, then of course we're gonna talk about it.
We not holding against you, but you use your beef with Sauce Walker to beef with Percy, to beef with Go Yayo.
Those are separate events.
But they
Separate
roll
events.
into one, bro.
I'm squashing with Sauce Walker right now. You just gotta stop frauding.
No, but he came up here to do business with Sauce Walker is mad because you don't know how to do business with people that know how to do business.
What are you talking about? I tried to pay him to do an interview. He didn't want to do it.
He felt like you ain't want to pay him enough, bro.
Well, that's cool.
And then you got mad.
Overvaluing himself.
Then
but
you got
shit,
mad about
that
him, bro.
happens
I mean,
sometimes.
you got mad at him.
How the f do you call somebody on Instagram? Maybe he got it.
Why do you be hating on Texas, bro? That is our question.
I love Texas. I lived in Texas for a few months.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's a great place. I got nothing against it.
What part of Texas you live in?
Austin. 2009.
Okay.
You fruity.
Never.
Yeah.
He come from
You fruity.
He in Austin.
No, shout out to the homies in Austin.
But the house.
I bitches with other dudes and their dick is right there.
Other
And
dudes?
I
Hey,
somehow.
We don't do that, man. We still don't know, man. I don't want nothing ham, no ham around me. Stop.
Never.
No
had.
sword fight.
Never done
That's what I'm saying.
No
I
sword
never
fighting,
done
bro.
that. Don't do that.
No
Don't
sword
do that.
fights.
Not
We
in
from
Texas.
Texas, bro. No
I would
sword
never do that.
No sword fights, bro.
No sword
fights, bro.
We don't do sword fights.
Yeah, no sword fighting, bro.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go.
Cut it. Hold up.
Cut him. You hear him trying to tell us the truth, and we don't want to hear it.
Yo, pick up the FaceTime. You're never gonna believe who I'm with.
Now you know who's never going to give you up and never going to let you down. Call 444-7777.
Who that?
Go yeah.
Yeah, yo, this nigga over here hating on you, yeah, yo.
Never. I never hated on him.
CEO Hockley in here. Yeah, yo, this nigga hating on you, cuz. I'm over here checking this nigga, man. Yeah, he be hating on Texas, nigga. Yeah, he getting ran through. He getting ran through over here.
They accusing me of being zesty.
Yeah.
They're accusing me of hating on you. They saying all kinds of crazy
He's
shit.
trying to talk about them.
They acting like Sauce Walker's a factor.
Let's talk about them dildo pictures. Lena got it on your phone with you.
It's never
yeah,
happened.
let's talk about
Never
that. You be
happened.
hating on Texas, man. You be hating on Texas, bro. Yeah, we riding down on them, yeah, yo. Yes, we
what you
riding
saying?
down on them.
Nigga, dog, what's up, man?
What's up, boy? We in the building.
Hey, yo, you know who this is, boy. What's up, my baby?
Coulter, what's up, man?
What's good, nigga?
Yeah, we running day room on Adam. Nigga, we got him boxed in. He calling you to come out the cell, cuz.
I told him, hey, if a picture leaks of Go Yayo, it don't matter if we friends, we gotta talk about it.
Now, that nigga, that's between him and his woman. Nigga, stay out nigga business. Stay out nigga business, nigga.
It's just like every other state. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Stay out nigga business.
Tell that to his bitch.
Nah, you stay out nigga business, because if we go in Lena phone, it's you in there with some dildos.
You dreaming. You street dreaming. It don't exist.
I ain't doing no dreaming.
You street dreaming. You fantasizing. It ain't out there.
You in there with some black dildos.
I got a 42-year record of heterosexuality.
Nah, that we don't.
And I don't think there's nothing gay about him showing his butthole. It is what it is.
Nigga,
Get out.
I think he had a hemorrhoid.
Hey, man, get off the phone with this sucker,
He was saying, yo, check out the hemorrhoid.
On this sucker, man. We got him pent up.
Never.
He calling you because we smashing him, cuz.
No.
We smashing
They
him.
trying to
over here,
rewrite
yo.
history. This is my boy right here. We was eating chicken and waffles together.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just be smart, man. Hey, y'all goddamn, y'all, what I do want to see is one, Adam, y'all cut my asshole off y'all platform, man.
Straight up. Straight up.
You gotta stop flashing it.
Adam, your homeboy brought your shit up, my nigga. Adam brought it up.
We just asked him why was he talking.
You know that stand about white, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But look, on some real shit though, nah, Adam, you straight, my gangster. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But hey, my niggas out there from the city, y'all boys doing something good and stay on them niggas' necks.
Absolutely.
Stay on that nigga Gumby neck.
Oh,
goddamn.
Fake media.
I know, handle up. It's gangster in that murder, boy. Been gangster
100%.
for 60 years.
So you a Hoover lover?
Real gangster, real true.
You a Hoover lover?
Time out, fool.
Nah, I don't know what you talking about. I'm from
time
the
out.
Glen. I'm from Deuces, Trades, Foes, and Selmas.
Yeah,
I'm
you better
from
know
the
it.
Glen, nigga. I'm a Glen Garden, nigga. I
Yeah.
fuck with all the
The
crips
guard
in my
block.
hood. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, he fuck with all the real.
Shout out to the Ag land. Shout out to Hoover land, man.
It's a real.
Shout out to Pilot. Yeah. Shout out to the A.
It's a real war going on in Fort Worth that I'm 10 toes in. So when I see people from outside the murder speaking on this shit going on in my city, I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
So
real
y'all
tough.
stay on that shit, boy. Stay on them folks' top.
You know I am.
Much love, y'all.
Yeah, so
There you go.
again, man, you can't do that to
He ain't even mad at me about the booty.
Yeah, but we still gonna but you be on here lying, see you go right back to
He ain't mad at me about the booty. Come on, my
yeah,
guy.
come on, bro.
That's a media game.
It is.
That ain't the media game, bro.
Yeah.
That's the cock sucking
It
game.
happens to all of us.
No, what they call it, blood sucking game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying
the news is the news.
You gotta let the homie redeem himself behind something with him and his woman, man. That's what like you saying with Gumby. It's between you and your woman. It is what
all
it
I'm
is,
saying,
bro.
nobody stood on business for Goyeo and defended his heterosexuality more than me.
Okay.
I was out here saying, yeah, he showed his butthole. Who cares? Maybe he had a hemorrhoid. Maybe he was just showing his girl what was going on. I'm a crazy person that everybody seems to disagree with, where I actually feel like you can get in the ass with a strap on by your girl, and that don't make you gay.
Some daddy was doing it. See what I'm saying?
Roll the cum on the nipples. I'm defending Diddy. That ain't gay. Just put a little cum on the nipple.
At one point down the line, how old you are, Adam?
42.
You 42.
Yeah.
I'm 47. How old is Diddy?
Just said, yeah, man.
Diddy out there. 50 something?
He's 50, yes.
57, yeah. Diddy out
There's
There's gonna be a Surviving No Jumper episode come out at some point. At some point,
Not on some gay
walls
shit.
gonna crack.
Not
The
on some
walls
gay
gonna
shit.
crack. No, on some Diddy shit.
Maybe Tony Wilrich.
On some Diddy shit. It's gonna be on some Diddy shit.
What you say? Maybe Tony.
But no, real
Well,
talk.
you exposed that I had him on the podcast on purpose.
What do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing. He said nothing. He said, but I'm
You say
asking.
maybe Tony Rich. I'm lost. Why did you say that?
Me and him had a little roll in the hay.
What
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You know, okay, you know. Hey, put his phone. You see, we had to shot him down. You see, we had to shot him down.
Okay. You rolling in the hay? Shit. I ain't rolling in the hay.
But you got to cut out the hating on Texas, bro.
No, I don't hate on Texas at all.
South
Love
was the big time, bro.
Yeah. How am I hating on Texas when I was just out there with Cartel Bo, Maxo Cream, Go Yayo, CEO Gucci?
You was
doing all kinds. CJ Casino. We're doing all kinds of content out there.
You come back out here.
I'm hanging out with FDA. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Before you hire a lawyer for your injury case, ask them, where are you based? When you call the Richard Harris Law Firm, you already know we're local. I grew up here, so did Josh. Local matters. Who you hire matters. The Richard Harris Law Firm.
Life can be chaotic. Gettle's HVAC and plumbing experts can help. Our rejuvenation maintenance services improves your home's efficiency, fixing tomorrow's unexpected breakdowns today. Keep your busy home running safely and comfortably with Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
But yeah, man, I just want to, you feel me? I was hard to King Crib about that. I'm gonna jump in the ring with some peoples. You feel me? Anybody got a problem with me and got a problem with the narrative I'm pushing that this gang banging shit is over with? Over.
Why do you say that? Like, what makes you feel like it's over? Just the the changes in society, or is it just the fact that you've seen it all, man?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen, bro. I've lived it. I've seen it. I've been. Whatever you thought about doing, I've done it. I promise you, dude. Whatever you have thought about doing, I have participated in.
Yeah.
And it don't make you feel, it is not good. And I'm telling you, I've been on the streets. We playing bumper cars. They bump us, we bump them. Back and forth, pop, 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 pop. Then you go to jail. Then niggas is still out there playing bumper cars. And your homie gets smoked. And then you sit in the cell. And you can't do nothing. And guess what? It's the same feeling that you get when your homie get killed on the streets and you can do something. It hurt the same. It hurt the same.
And at the end of the day, what do we got? Just a bunch of young men dead over some shit that realistically could have, could have been resolved to a fist fight or to arguing or
really, you don't even have to be a fist fight. A lot of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even a lot of times people pick up guns because they don't want to fight.
Right.
They don't want to look weak.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know we killing each other? We really killing each other, bro. And man, Mom, I'm gonna say this. My boy got killed. We ran across the dude who killed him in the county jail. And me to drink toilet water. Said, damn, there's real niggas out here, real troopers getting smoked by busters. My nigga would never drink no toilet water. Let's remember that. You just because you pull a trigger, just because you up a gun, does not mean you tough, dude. It don't mean you tough. It mean that you finna be celibate. If you get caught, you better hope you get to be celibate.
You think about rapping or not?
If I knew how I would. I'm a stream. I would try. I'm ready to try. So I think streaming, so get out off the back.
Yeah.
Off the back. Off the back. You feel me? I might be off first. That's first shit.
First day out would be good though, man. Yeah, first day out. I used to see it first day out. First week out, whatever it is. Yeah.
We'd try it.
With that shit.
I'm with it.
Damn. All right. Shit, man. Happy to see you back. It's great. I love it. I hope you could stay on the straight and narrow and really maximize your potential and everything like that.
Appreciate that. I appreciate you having me here, man.
Nah, it's legendary, man. I'm hyped. Who just for the record, there's a J Hood from O Block in Chicago that I interviewed.
Yeah.
And back in the day, there's a J Hood who was signed to like Jadakiss and them.
Oh yeah, you talking about the Locks then?
Yeah.
Locks, yeah.
Yeah, they don't like him too much.
That's crazy because he was hard too.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened in J Hood.
Barson from the Village.
Shout out Kiss too, man.
I'm J Hood. That's
shout out the whole
trying to change.
Rough Rider.
I mess with J Hood from O Block though. I like his message too.
He's got a good message.
He got a good message. I like him. Shout out to all the J Hoods, man. Shout out to you, feel me? Yeah. Shout out to all the J Hoods, man.
For sure. Shout out to all the J Cats too.
Yeah, shout out to the J Cats. Love y'all, man. Without you, there could be no me. I'm a J Cat.
You feel like it?
I know a J Cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a kid. Meow.
But not anymore, right? You're not medicated?
Nah, no more. Not medicated or dedicated, no, man.
You don't smoke weed?
You
don't drink?
Nope.
Damn. Okay.
Well,
on the straight and narrow.
Well,
for sure.
Hell yeah. If she cute enough, no, I'll take a shot. Yeah. But for the most part, no, I don't drink. I don't do drugs.
Yeah, if I was single, I feel like I'll do any drug with the right lady.
Yeah, with the right lady. Like, you gonna like me if I do it?
You gotta let them know you're not a fed.
Yeah.
I'll do a little line.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
That's right. Just hey there, kids.
Just to prove that you're not too susceptible. Hey, I'm cool.
My homegirl went to jail after she sucked the police.
How that happened?
Wait, really? He got some head and then he arrested her?
Yeah, like, hey, we know you're a prostitute. You ask for the money.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
And he got some top.
He agreed.
You know her too. You know her. Oh, ass.
We ain't gonna
I ain't gonna put her out there like that. Rhyme me out here. All right.
They're like that. Damn, man. Shout out to her though.
Shout out to her.
Free her.
Yeah. It's a free her. She out there. Let's get the money first, bitch. Money first.
For sure, man.
She posted whoever was her folks, man, he missed Pep. Mom, what the jealous put up this show. I was sad. That's wild.
Jay, I appreciate it, man.
I mean, yeah, man. Follow me, man. 1-800-23GB, man. Yeah, I'm Jay here, brother, man. You feel me? I mean, I've been probably watching the interview, wondering who this nigga, man. Yeah, man. I'm bro, man. Big bro. So y'all can follow my shit. 1-800-23GB, man. On Instagram, man.
For sure.
For shizzle.
Jay Hood interview, classic, legendary, no jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will be reading the comments. A shout out to all our members.
Yeah.
Gang.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. How do you know if it's the right car for you? Ooh, the most deal ratings and complete vehicle history from Car Gurus. That's how. Boom. Make your big deal the best deal at CarGurus.com.
Okay. Do you know who B Braze is?
I respect B Braze from LA, Jimmy Lanes.
Yeah.
I was on 5,000 flow with him.
Okay.
At 5,600 when I fight with the Brims. Yeah.
And so he was saying, based on the way that the Neon stream went, that he now feels like you owe him and his people a fade. What do you think?
I could give him and his people a fade, but it wasn't intentionally to disrespect none of them.
Okay.
It's just I'm a Crip. I don't want to sit on the red clanky.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't burn it. You know, they just take it some type of way.
Okay.
I don't have issues with all bloods.
Right.
It's just a couple hoods. Yeah.
But where does your respect for B Braze come from?
He loves chipping like me.
Oh my that is that's what you got locked up for, right? Something like sort of.
Right. I love it. Can't get enough of it.
Damn. Okay. I really thought that you were going to come out of jail like a little bit more.
I'm a great man.
But over the beef side of things, like what is that? Like you're going to have to outgrow that at some point, right?
Well, I mean, things happen for a reason. Controversies happen for a reason.
Right. Okay.
You know, you stir up a lot of shit that ruins relationships and other things. You know you do.
I just told
you.
I
have backup plans.
Can I just? I'm just going to explain.
I am out of here.
I did not think that was going to cause any kind of problems in your personal life.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as you said that it might be an issue, I said, okay, we're going to take it out of the podcast because I don't want any of your situations to get.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. But you didn't have to tell her.
I love my cleaning lady.
But why did you call her right away and tell her that?
Well, because I knew everything she was saying came to light.
Is that really your cleaning lady? Because I'm not going to lie, she has a huge ass.
I love her. Never did nothing with her, but that's my cleaning lady.
What?
The whole 2 years she helped me out.
Okay.
We met, we done promotions. You remember I brought her on here?
Yeah.
We never done nothing, but I love her.
And you don't think that she's in love with you or anything?
No, we're just friends.
But she got a huge ass.
Huge chocolate ass. I know.
Don't you want to bury your face in that?
No, I don't. Shout out my cleaning lady. I love you. In a good way.
Listen,
don't get it twisted.
Now I'm very, very much on alert because I don't want to cut your privacy or any relationship.
No. That's just my cleaning lady.
Okay. Okay, one person
She just helped me in jail, and she cared about me on the streets.
Okay, I respect that. One person that claims that they also want to fade with you is our very own Poetic Flacco. He believes very strongly that he could beat you in a fight.
That fat piece of shit. Are you serious? We could fist fight. I'll fight him fists.
He said if you guys get in a boxing match that he's going to take you out.
We'll see. Bring your fat, smelly ass on, punk.
Yeah, I mean, you might honestly be a foot taller than him. Just for starters.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
The Jap was only 5'6", but he had boxing training.
Yeah, but that's what Flacco does not have.
Well, I mean, I don't underestimate no man.
He has no boxing experience, so the idea that he would be able to beat you is kind of crazy to me.
He just smells like shit. He smelled like somebody just tore his asshole open and left him on the streets with the homeless.
Flacco! Yo, I'm with Getbacc. He says that he's down for the fade.
I don't start that down. Hey, you also smell like shit. Let me buy you some soap, you punk motherfucker.
What'd you say, Flacco?
Hey, listen, man. Go tell that return little motherfucker, sign the contract with Aiden Ross, or no jumper. Tell him sign the contract, man. I'm gonna whoop on this bitch ass, I promise.
Did you call me a sitch? Your mama's a sitch, and your damn granny. Everybody's a sitch. We gonna fight, and then how about after that? How about after we? Hold on. How about after we fight? You still have a problem? We play ball. Hood. You can't come back from that, hood.
Oh my.
Your dead family, punk. You fat, smelly piece of shit. You homeless, smelling punk. Get up out of here.
Where's this negativity coming from?
You, Flacco.
That bitch ass nigga was talking shit about me about 2 years ago. So, so hey, listen.
You say, cuh? Well, I'm gonna get you like a cuh. How about them Hoover Crips? I'm gonna get you like a cuh and put you in a grave like them niggas, cuh. Oh, crap! Let's get it. Let's get it, you motherfucker. You piece of shit. You fat, smelly, homeless, smelly punk.
Flacco, I'm hitting up Aiden Ross's team, and we're gonna try to book this fight. I think it needs to happen now.
I'm gonna spit on you. I'm gonna fire on you. We gonna fight. You come in the parking lot, you trip, you gonna die, bitch. That's it. Oh, Flacco wants problems.
I'm like 0 for 3 on phone calls on this shit today. I did not know that was coming. Hey, wait, so you smelled him?
He smells like shit.
I've heard people say that, but I never smelled him.
He smells like his asshole's been busted loose.
We don't know.
He smells like the anal queen.
Yeah?
Yes, he smells bad.
I don't know of him.
The anal queen, when you the anal queen in her ass, she starts smelling like shit, but she smells like pleasure also. But she smells like more shit with perfume.
Shit and pleasure.
He smells just like shit. He smells like somebody's ripped his asshole apart, and he doesn't clean himself. That makes me want to hurt him even more.
You and him should get along. He's straight out of Africa. He was born in Africa.
I don't care, kid. Nigga, I'm Kalisha and Samoan.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Okay, so can I ask you a serious question? Sorry, I'll just let you finish this text. He texts pretty fast.
Yeah. I gotta make sure the don't make it up here fast enough.
Dear God.
I know you won't do anything. Your team won't do anything either.
We're not gonna get involved in anything like that, but nobody's pulling up. Don't worry. We'll make sure that doesn't happen.
The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it, or you haven't tried it yet.
Mix and match 2 favorites, like a filet of fish or 10-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What is this thing?
He watched the developers who created this world and the tool they used to fix its mistakes, the oscillator.
Yeah, you play them games. Tania put her out there. Now it's time to go. Talking all that shit. All right, we're gonna play. You wanna play? Are we done?
No, we gotta do a few more. We gotta do like another half hour.
Oh no.
What? Can we just put the phone away and do the whole half hour and then we'll be good?
Yeah.
All right. But really, she got nothing to be mad about because nobody is going to see the argument.
No. Oh no, it's just bitches. So.
That sounds unstable.
That's what it is. I'll bring Blue Devil over there with me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for anything that caused. All right.
No,
so
you caused a lot.
But you were the one who told her.
I thought it was gonna get posted. I mean,
Yeah, but you kind of jumped the gun right there, right? Okay. So. There was a clip while we were talking about Black Sam earlier, but there was a clip of Black Sam where he was actually saying, and this was kind of controversial, people were making a big deal out of this. I don't know if you want to put the headphones on. Check out this clip.
The nigga who did it to your brother.
You have the headphones? Oh,
Would you rather him Went to jail or stayed on the streets?
Like me, I'm 1000% wish the man was still out here.
Right.
Cause the nigga would have been X'd out.
Yeah.
But and whether they gotta go solo.
Right.
Broad day and go sit down and do all day. That'd have been the best time I could do in my life. I'm waking up every day. People ask me, would you have changed the decision? No. 1000%. Right. So I wish the man was out. I wish he was not in jail. And that saved his life.
Yeah.
1000%, man. And you know, I honestly feel like it's hundreds and hundreds of people that love hustle from the area, from our unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they not going for it.
The nigga.
What do you think about that quote right there?
I mean, you shouldn't wish no man no time in jail. So you should wish he's out so you could get good.
Well, that is kind of what he said, that he wishes that he was not doing life in prison and that he was out.
Wish he was out, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, I've seen some controversy just because, like, Whack is trying to make a new narrative and say that Black Sam saying that is inappropriate because he's trying to be out here being, like, a real business owner and an entrepreneur.
No, that's what Whack on 100 is wrong. You gotta stand up what you believe in.
Uh-huh. But, I mean, does it matter? Like, I mean, I feel like there's, like, a bit of a divide now. Because you do have somebody like Brick Baby who's still close to Eric Holder. I don't know how often they talk or anything, but they obviously had a very strong relationship at one point. And then you have somebody else like Black Sam coming out basically saying...
How long is this shit?
I mean, we could cut it short. It's just like, then I can't really pay you the full amount because...
I need the full amount because I gotta move. You took my relationship. Bro.
How did I fuck it up? All I did was call somebody, bro.
She want to put me on some curve. I gotta go. My clean lady, give me a new place.
I mean, if you really want to go, you can go, but I was just like, I can't give you the full amount.
Let's finish this shit so I can get my place.
I know.
Out of here.
I'm just saying, it's kind of like, it's hard to...
How many more minutes?
Probably like a half hour.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to keep going if your head's not going to be...
Yeah, she want to call probation and put me in jail. Let's put that out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
That's not good. I mean, you know, if you're not...
Piece of shit, Adam.
What did all I did was call this girl. I didn't know it was going to cause anything, and I didn't know you were going to...
Weird.
But you went and told on yourself right away to her for no reason.
Just pay me whatever you're gonna pay me. I'll ask Justin to get the rest of it. I gotta go.
All right, let's run it back once you're in a better.
You know, Josh, workers' compensation is such a nightmare to navigate on your own.
That's right. Workers' comp is workers' complicated.
Exactly. You should never try to get work comp without us.
No one knows workers' compensation like we do. Go!
Ready. Got it. I got right.
I push it. He's one shot. Lock in. Next door wins it.
One thing that went viral, they was kind of mad at your homies for staying during the interview.
Right.
What was your thoughts on that? Because we had the interview planned. It was really it was technically their interview. You just came last second just to support.
No, that was more so like I let Bronum finish their interview. You feel me? I'm not going. I already kind of made the shit about me. You know what I'm saying? And did what I did. I felt a little bad because this was Bronum opportunity to get on the platform and talk they shit. You know, so at the end of the day, Bronum got to continue they shit. They still got a career too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna. I told Bronum, y'all good. You know, and we talked about that before it even happened. Like if something go down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, we all good on y'all interview, folks. We knew wasn't nobody no threat like that.
What's the current roster of JHE?
The current roster?
Yeah, like who all rapping and shit?
You got Trav, you got Devo, you got E-Will, you got Blackjack, JHE Blackjack. You got Fat A, JHE Fat A.
Right.
You got a couple other people that's not artists. You feel me? That's behind the scenes and shit. But them the artists right there though.
Yeah.
And I got my brother too. He coming out too. His name Tay.
And he rapping.
Yeah.
Like blood brother.
My blood brother.
Was he young?
He right here. My blood brother right here.
Oh, okay.
All right. That
my
nigga
blood
sing
brother.
too then probably.
Nah, I ain't say all that. A little bit.
Cause I heard you sing. I'm like, man, that nigga Rufus singing like a muff.
You know what's crazy? That singing shit come from my daddy's side.
Right.
On some real shit. Like, they know how to sing and shit, so that shit come from over there.
All right, man. That nigga Rico said he was sliding through your shit. And he said JHE stands for just hide everyone. He said nobody be on y'all block and shit. Rico.
Who was Rico?
Rico.
What Rico?
Mr. Reckless, you
Rico
might know him
Reckless.
as.
Rico Reckless said that.
He said that?
Yeah, he said JHE stands for just hide everyone.
It probably do mean that. Just hide everyone. Man, you know he a
Hey,
troll, bro.
what's up with y'all? Why you and Rico can't get on the same page no more? Like why I gotta be that for y'all?
See, with him, it's just he be talking too much shit, bro, and not enough action, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. This the situation with Duck. I get y'all had y'all feud going on.
Yeah.
Before Cuz passed. I get it. But off the strength of you coming from this side and y'all actually being in cahoots, and off the strength of Cuz being gone, I feel like you should just let it go. Just let it go. It ain't even like he here to defend himself. Folks gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was back and forth when he was alive, but he gone off the strength of y'all old relationship and how y'all used to be. Duck used to then brought him out to shows and shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he done been to Rico Reckless shit in they hood. He done been to Fonum hood. I just feel like once a motherfucker die, it's like, all right, bro, it's good. You don't even troll the ops like this.
Yeah.
You got utmost respect for the ops, for the BDs.
Yeah.
You be on airtime, say something about the BD. Oh, that's bro. That's what. You get in one little altercation with a motherfucker, now you just going 100% on them. Like, in reality, you ain't even got the frustration with the niggas who used to diss your homies. Or the niggas who done smoked your homies. That's my thing with him, bro. It's just like, it's just chill. Even with that fight we supposed to have, we set up that whole fight with the dude, this nigga, and he just stopped responding. Rico Reckless, he stopped responding. I DM'd him like, what's up with the fight? What's going on? No response. I'm like, damn, so they just let it go?
Because he kind of said the same thing. You think that was just for clout?
I don't know if it was the promoter dude that was selling dreams or whatever, but we don't need no motherfucking promoter, bro. I got on live and said, I got my 100K to your 100K. Whoever win, take the 100K. He talking about some, I need to get paid up front, and man, niggas fighting the streets for free all the time, man.
But I think you said some valid shit though about like, cause him and Duck was like this. So
yeah,
I what you just said.
I'm not even gonna say like this, cause they wasn't like homies.
But from what I see, they had a relationship.
No, for sure, it was cordial. We was cool. Yeah. Everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I actually used to be around Rico Reckless in the hood.
Yeah,
it was times we didn't been around each other, and for him to, you know what I'm saying, like me and Rico Reckless never had no smoke. If the shoe's on the other foot, if Rico, I'm cool with Rico Reckless, but I'm getting into it with Rico Reckless' cousin.
Yeah.
His cousin died. Boom. On some real shit, I'm not even finna disrespect his cousin because me and this person was actually cool, and I know it's gonna rub him the wrong way. I know. I'm not finna be like that because I'm gonna be like, you know what? If I catch the nigga, I catch the nigga. I do what I do. But I'm not finna rub other people wrong because I know it's a lot of people out who got love for that man. And I was once cool with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, as a man, you guys just gotta understand that type of shit.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year's celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
So in Texas, that will kind of diffuse things. It kind of diffused it here, but the population of gangs and by being a birth is a little bit more bigger. So every generation, you got tiny loc, teeny loc, this loc. It's continued on. So in Texas, what happens is we go to war throughout the 90s, and the mistake, I say mistake, is what happened is they locked us all up. They put us all in jail. We had George W. Bush, the son, from 1991 all the way to 2008. Like, that's how long he's been governing over the state of Texas. Right? Through all the stuff, you know, white people don't like Bush. You can't even bring up his name, right? We've been having his governorship since 1991 all the way to, 2008. So in doing that, he locked us all up, and he put us in prison together to where we had to get along with each other, because in prison it becomes racial or it becomes city. And so the person that you were beefing with in Fort Worth, you realize you need him to stand with you against these other cities or against these other races. So people ask, how do you end gang violence, or how do you end conflict between this block versus that block? Put them together. Once you put them together inside the system, it diffuses it for that generation.
But Texas is a red state. Like, they're hard on crime. That's what it's all about, right?
There ain't no hard on crime. What you mean? All states hard on crime.
I mean, California is sort of famously soft on crime.
I don't know what you talking about.
No, I mean, that's
for white people.
Because Gavin Newsom has like made it much harder to keep people in prison for 20 years.
That's a narrative. It's easy to let people out after they did.
But they changed a lot of these laws. You know, even yesterday I was interviewing Baby Shooter from Avalon Crib, and he's talking about how the reason why he's not doing 30 years and he only did 11 years was because of a lot of the changes to the laws that were put down by people like George Gascon.
It took 30 years to change it. And what I'm saying is, that doesn't make you lesser on crime. That's you trying to right a wrong.
But I mean, it's also a vibe. When you're in Florida or Texas, you can really feel it. These cops are way more down to lock your ass up than out here. Out here, you have a conversation with the cops, you can tell that the program that they've given them is a little bit more intent on being understanding. Whereas down south, cops are not around.
You're going to go to jail. I mean, you don't go to jail, period. But I'm saying that to say this. Them locking us up and putting us together. Same way here in California, where they start creating, people tell you the jail stories, or them coming together, or them having to fight against the Mexicans, or here they had to fight against the white people. Like, being in prison, being in situations where you had to depend on people that you knew of or knew, that was a secret scenario for us. That was a secret solution in the middle of the chaos. And that will kind of neutralize, back to your question on why Rolling 60s and Hoovers don't have the immortal beef that they have out here in California.
Okay, that makes sense. What about probably one of the most famous Texas Hoover members that was on this podcast, Tony Wilrich?
Stop it, man.
Wait.
I don't know. I'm a white boy. I don't know.
No, the one you did a video with?
No.
The one you did the video with?
Yeah, I'm finna get him.
The one you did the video with.
Okay, now we going down now.
Oh, those are his orange sunglasses right there.
Don't worry about it. Hey, and you know what them is? Them is women's glasses, man.
Oh. Yeah.
Them is women's glasses.
Now, how did you take that? That's another one you platform. Why would you platform such absurdity, man?
We had Crib Mac and Brick Baby. Isn't that the craziest thing you ever heard?
No. Tony Wilrich got to be the lowest.
Let me ask you this question.
They got to be lower than anybody.
All we heard was like, oh, this guy's a gay Crip. He comes in to do the interview. He goes in the bathroom, comes out with an all orange fit on.
Okay.
Brick Baby and Crib Mac are looking at him like, what the?
And they did that to smear Hoover, fam. And I think that's where the bullshit.
We did not know that he was saying he was a Hoover.
What y'all did, now you got to let me speak on that. Because see, what that was, man, don't never on guard, man. Long as you are a good guy, white man, a journalist, don't bring no weirdo in here talking about no Crip, nothing. Because see, the law is this. If you are like that, you are not a Crip anymore. So that's what made him false.
So you go by that rule as well. Okay.
Everybody go by that rule. You don't get to be you don't get to switch your hips and throw up no set. You don't get to drop your hand and hit up the C. No, it's hitting you up then. It's oops upside your head. That's the law in Texas. And I don't know what the law here is.
No,
so when so if that, why y'all would put this dude on and he coming from Fort Worth with that BS.
Yeah.
No, man, that dude was not a Crip.
I understand why people would have a hard time believing that was not a coordinated
That
thing.
was fake, bro. That was fake news.
No, y'all definitely coordinated.
That was fake news, bro. Look at me.
You can ask Big Baby and Crip Mac.
Wait, so
yeah, and they got down with it because ain't none of them Hoovers. First of all,
he said,
and then one of them
but they agreed to do a podcast with a gay Crip.
And guess what? He
walked somewhere in orange.
He just so happens to be a Hoover.
We had no idea.
Boy,
come on, man. Hey, no.
And he had no idea that Brick Baby or Crip Mac would be in any way.
And then let me tell you,
that's how y'all had an idea. Because the mere fact that you posted him on your page, right, and you knew that he was coming out of Fort Worth, you had an idea, Adam.
I don't know.
You had an idea.
I don't know. I wasn't there that day.
You master puppeteer.
I had no idea.
You a master puppeteer.
You can ask Tony Willard.
You gotta admit to. Now I'm asking this.
I wish. Listen, that is so diabolical that I would have never had the balls to try to do
Let me say that. Let me say this. No disrespect to that dude, man. I don't know him. Never spoke to him. Never met him.
Cool guy. I think he stopped just.
Hey,
I think he stopped gaming.
I don't know the scumbag.
Total disrespect.
But he is not from Hoover. I will say that on the record. Cuz is not from Hoover. I can say that much. I don't know the character. Don't want to know him. Don't with him because we don't around like that. Total disrespect to Hoover for that guy coming up here talking about he's something that he know damn well he not.
Okay.
I got a better question. Why you didn't cross him over into the porn industry? I think his whole narrative would have been great.
I'm not associated with the gay porn industry.
So now we supposed to be associated with it.
You gonna put the Crip?
I'm not a gay member. I just interviewed.
Yeah, but porn is with gay, so why you? It seemed like you would go.
Straight porn and gay porn is like,
two different
California and Antarctica. They're on different sides of the planet.
So
we don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what we're doing.
So straight members and them people are two different sides of the planet.
No, we got gay bitches.
Okay.
No, we're talking about.
So you know the difference.
I'm talking about the gay dudes. I don't know. They got their own convention. They got their own award show. They got their own famous. I can't name one of their stars.
Okay, well look at it like this.
I heard they make a lot more money.
You made a big distinction between the difference between porn and gay porn, right? Okay.
I'm just telling you, culturally,
that same difference can be said for the funny bunnies, the funny bunnies, and Crippin. Okay. It's the same analogy, just like you said. That's Antarctica to Crippin. That is Antarctica to Crippin. We don't do that. We don't push that narrative over here.
I think he was a straight segue into that field for you. You've been managing them. Not saying
I fumbled it because I did not use this as an opportunity.
Why did you fumble?
Why did you fumble?
Why did you fumble?
Just not really a world I really want to get in.
Okay, so don't put him in our world.
Why you put him in our world?
I didn't put him in. He's from
He's
from a neighborhood that claims to be that. He told us he is from a Hoover Crip neighborhood.
No,
that's what he said.
Hey, man. And
if you wouldn't push it for yourself, why would you let him get up here and push it against?
Who am I to tell him that he's not from where he says he's from?
Okay,
but you would say you're not gay porn though.
That's not. Hey, in my world, I'm only banging heterosexual.
Okay, I get that. So why you going? Why would we? Why would you think that Crips ain't only bringing heterosexual over here? Hey, you mean?
That was a learning process for me. That was how I found out that in Texas
you don't think
that is not okay.
Hoover? No, you don't think you owe Hoover apology for even putting that clown up here? Because hey, that's the.
Who am I to tell him that he can't tell us what gang he's from?
Well, I got a better question. Do you believe him now? Now that the train has ended.
Yeah.
Do I believe that he's from that neighborhood?
Do you believe the antics now?
That he was talking about.
You know, I did hear from people like Sean Cotton that this is a dude who, for years and years, had been doing really kind of whatever he could to go viral.
Yeah.
And that the whole gay gang member thing actually worked for him. People actually paid attention to that.
Yeah.
So in retrospect, I do look at it a little bit more suspiciously. Like, okay, now I understand that this was a
you can imagine.
And it works because we all know who he is.
As y'all say in this field, it was a play.
I believe it probably was. I believe it was like from that neighborhood.
No, that y'all ran a play.
I mean, listen, but that's
Big Baby.
Listen,
and Crip Mac. Them niggas was in on the play.
Crip Mac
play fast too. He got to know jumper fast.
Crip Mac sat across from him.
What the hell? Hold on, time out.
Crip Mac gave him a burrito.
Okay, but
right.
What the hell is that?
A burrito with a C.
Oh, that's true.
He handed him a burrito.
A burrito.
Which is not something that nobody ever thought that Getbacc would sit down with a guy claiming to be a Hoover or a homosexual.
Because he liked it.
Yeah, y'all ran the play.
I think peace was obtained.
That was
perhaps.
a secret, nasty, filthy smear campaign.
I understand why it looks like that.
You see.
But you could put me, Brick Baby, Getbacc, and Tony Woolridge all on the lie detector, and we will all pass with flying colors.
No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Is there anything I could do to make you believe it?
Well, you just explained to me how it was cool for y'all to get this guy to come up here, and he's saying that he's from Fort Worth and that he's a Hoover.
Now, we
did
know.
Fort Worth now.
We knew we were doing an episode with a gay Crip.
What other gay Crips y'all did it with? Where is the gay Crips in California?
I don't know.
Where ain't no gay Crips in California?
There's been a lot of people exposed for zesty shit over the years. But they don't really do podcasts after. They just kind of.
Yeah, they brought this weird ass shit out on Fort Worth, knowing damn well that man ain't no damn Crip at all.
You know it was a play.
Anything.
You knew it was a play because you was hating on OG Percy, and you be hating on Texas. Period, man. You was
OG Percy's not from Hoover, is he?
You was hating on
is.
OG.
Oh, see, okay,
That's why y'all brought him up here. Y'all was hating on Percy, man.
And then
I don't even think Percy's name came up in that episode.
No, because see, they ran a play on you then. I'm going to tell you what they did. They used you because, see, before coming to your station, they was already into it with Percy behind a picture that he took with the guy.
That's a compelling narrative, though. Brick Baby is conniving enough that maybe he figured this is a way that I'm going to get at the Hoovers.
He's going to dig out. He's going to dig his way right on out.
Perhaps Brick Baby pulled a little move on me there.
Now, I'm gonna tell you
the platform as a way to.
Okay, so who brought you this weirdo guy? This guy, this masquerading guy.
Because y'all posted him on y'all page.
Hey, who brought him to you?
I don't know, honestly. Like somebody hit me up. I'm sure.
Yeah. You don't know?
I don't know how I initially got introduced to him.
So y'all
like 4 years
ran
ago.
with the narrative.
3 years ago.
They called you, hey man, we got a gay scumbag.
A gay.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Some flavors just take you to another place. Like the Filet-O-Fish, a crispy fish fillet made with wild-caught Alaskan pollock on melty American cheese topped with tartar sauce, all on a soft steamed bun. It's crispy, flaky perfection. And right now, I can mix and match two favorites like a Filet-O-Fish or 10-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6. This deal is the catch of the day. So get to McDonald's fast. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
How'd you end up going back and forth with Munchie B?
Because Munchie B did not know what he was talking about.
What was he saying?
He was saying that I told him somebody.
Oh.
And he said he just talked to Tiny Bob. I was just with Tiny Bob 2 days ago. That's my homeboy. You know, that's what I said. Tell Tiny Bob get on the podcast. I was just with him 2 days ago. Two days ago from today. I was just with him outside. Just gave me a hug. Told me he loved me. That's my homeboy.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm saying Munchie didn't know what he was talking about. He was involving himself in crib business, and I never had nothing against Munchie. But you come for me, I'm gonna come for you. And at the end of the day, I'm on the internet. I'm not pushing the same narrative as you. You talking about shoot 'em up, bang bang, and gang politics, and Duke D Whoop and Braze and Trevor and all this. Man, I'm on some stop gang banging, kids. Nigga, because people be forgetting that they gotta be men. People forget that they have to be men when they join gangs.
Right.
Like, Munchie, you arguing with me, bro. You blind. We can't even do nothing, fool. And I wouldn't want to do nothing to you, fool. I was just, like, he was coming for me, so I came for him. I don't got nothing against that dude.
Okay.
I would never have, I got no ill intent for that dude, but he didn't know what he was talking about.
Is it tricky because you clearly want to change your life, but then at the same time, to survive out here, you got to have a certain attitude, a certain mentality?
Yeah, it's tricky, but like I know this. God don't make no mistakes. If it's my time, it's my time. You know? And if anybody try to come for me, try to come hurt me or snatch something,
please think twice.
Please.
Because we really value our
we real. I would not hesitate in protecting myself. I would not hesitate in protecting myself for real, bro.
Because you don't know what the next move might.
And I can't right over here turn into anything. Anybody, robbery might turn into a bomb.
So I gotta stop this before it even. That's all I'm gonna think about. Like,
but as far as if you somebody who used to beef with my gang, I don't care about that no more, bro. So you don't get no points for hurting me. You feel me? I'm not gonna let you hurt me, but you don't get no points. I'm not involved. I'm not involved. You hear me? I'm not involved no more. If you try to hurt me, you hurting a child of God, dude. You hurting somebody who's trying to do better, who's trying. And the ops, y'all know I'm trying because I ain't been over there. Because y'all know other time that I've been out, y'all would have heard about me being over there already. I'm not bluffing. Y'all know me. So
there's like two different mentalities you can have. You could either be like, I'm ducked off, I'm staying in the crib, I'm staying out of shit because I want to protect my freedom, or are you more like, you know what? I'm outside, I'm doing what I want to do.
Gangster and a gentleman, man.
Yeah, I'm outside, bro.
Okay.
I'm outside. I'm taking my son to the park. I'm taking my son to Shakey's. I'm taking my son to Chuck E. Cheese. Pretty soon y'all gonna see backpack giveaways. Y'all gonna see me passing out food to the homeless. Y'all gonna see giveaway. Y'all gonna see all that. It's a process. I hope y'all support me and keep me out of trouble. You feel me? Keep me out of trouble.
For that stream channel
leave me alone.
That stream channel.
Yeah, are you gonna get back to making content?
Yeah, I am.
There you go.
I'm gonna get back to making content. I just been wanting to get my feet in the sand, and really just maneuver a little bit. I want to see.
Connect with these people first.
Yeah, I want to see. Do y'all want me to keep making content? That's what it is.
I think for sure they want to see that. I mean, the fact that you were doing videos getting 50,000 views, 60,000 views while incarcerated is pretty crazy. You know?
I didn't even believe. I had to go see it for myself. Like, wait, let me see this. They really tuning in on this nigga. Like, I'm like, oh, damn.
And y'all gonna see. I got some good content. Y'all gonna see that you can change your life. I can guarantee you to the kids or wherever y'all from, if y'all from any gang in LA, I guarantee you something. Go to ask your G homies, go ask your homies, go in the crowd of your homies. I guarantee you somebody know me. Somebody know me and they gonna tell me I'm really like that. For real. Like I'm not playing. I never played. You feel me? And they'd tell you, if I sitting right here can tell you that it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. Because they tell y'all all the way in it, all the way invested. 100% invested.
Now, you saying that is a big deal.
Yes.
A lot of these kids out here, that's going to mean something. Because they won't listen to them until they really seen it.
I'm a convicted killer. That's what I'm going to say that. I'm a killer. Convicted. Blood on my hands, and I'm not proud of it. I done stole. Now I choose to give back. I done hurt, now I choose to love. You feel me? I used to, come on, man, it's not worth it. Trust me. And to anybody who need help, if you need assistance, if you need me, you can hit me up on my Instagram. I ain't too hard to find. You can get in the comments. I'll read my comments. Reach out to me, and if I'm able, I promise you I will help you. I promise you. Dude.
Sure.
This sincere. I'm sincere, because God gave me a second chance.
Amen.
I don't want no better with nobody. I don't want no problems with nobody. Like I was just talking to the King Pill. I know as a whole, me and him, we had a lot of our run-ins. I want to whip his ass.
In the ring.
Yeah, in the ring. In the ring. Because we on some guns down, gloves up. I like that. Like I said, but I want to put the USC gloves on. I want to let us fight how we fight.
Fight,
Yeah,
leave that shit
fight.
in the ring.
Let's leave it in the ring.
Yeah.
If y'all seen
nigga live life too.
Me and him, our altercations, it was serious. Cause I really extended my hand and tried to be nice to him and wanted to see, and put him on, because he was getting. He didn't even know he kind of like autistic. Oh, you know, not even. Shout out to Bill. Yeah, he's in there. He's a wild girl. I mean, what?
He's the one like my cookie to that, man.
Yeah, man. And,
oh, yeah, shout out 42 Seuss, man. My nigga Seuss, man.
At Centennial Volkswagen, get President's Day savings all month long. Make no payments for up to 90 days. Plus, get huge savings on all remaining 2025s. And your first year registration is on us. Only at CentennialVW.com.
You're from Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
And give us a little bit about what your childhood was like before you got fully wrapped up in the streets and everything.
Man, standard issue, you know what I'm saying? Broken home, very poor, mom a drug addict type shit, and she's sober now. I'm really proud of her. She's been in a program, and she's doing real good now. But at the time, she was yeah, you know, we was all basically we was living that life, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I came up in that in North Sacramento area, and yeah, and that led to a bunch of stuff happening in and out of juvenile hall, and then ended up in prison for murder robbery.
No father figure around, really?
Yeah, I mean, he was there. He wasn't participatory too much, you know what I'm saying? But he's dead now. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk bad about him on here. But yeah, he was not like he was not prevalent.
Right.
Yeah.
Did your mom was she able to do much to like keep you away from the streets, or was she like in the know enough to like kind of warn you about what you might face outside the house?
She was in the know, and she would do the standard. Why you hang around these dudes?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she was living a life where she appreciated us having us around, having us around sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So when would you say you officially like jumped off the porch?
12.
12?
12, yeah.
Okay. And that was just hanging out with the older guys and everything like that?
I got arrested. I got arrested when I was 12 for burglary.
Burglary.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have like a specific memory of when somebody kind of even put you on what it was to like go take something from somebody, or because it seems like that's kind of what got you in most of your criminal situations?
I'll say who put me on was me. I brought my next door neighbor when I was about 6 months before that. And he was a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? And they was gone and their door was open. Their back door was a sliding glass door. We lived in apartments. You know what I mean? And I went and took a bunch of his shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What'd you get?
To be honest, I stole a bunch of music. I stole a bunch of videos. I was a little kid, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then they sweated me about it, but couldn't do nothing about it. And so, and then a couple months later, I got arrested for burglary.
Damn. Okay. So
not from that, from another incident.
Right. Okay. But so then, by the time you get, because you got your case at 16.
Mm-hmm. Well, 16. The crime happened at 16. I ended up going at 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it was a robbery that turned into a murder, basically.
Mm-hmm.
What are you able to say about how that went down? All these years later.
Just that right there. You know what I'm saying? Just it was a robbery that turned into a murder.
Mm-hmm. And you were with how many different people when it happened?
A few, bro. A few, yeah.
Okay. And it took a while before they came and got you, you're saying?
Yeah, it took about a month. Yeah, about a month. It happened at Christmas, like the day before Christmas Eve, and then I got arrested January 9th, 1997.
Damn, okay. And so you knew they were coming, or like
that day. Oh, so yeah, I went to go. My brother Lil Man loaned me a Damu Riders tape at the time, right? There was a Damu Riders tape. I went to take it back, and his stepdad had told me that his probation and homicide had snatched him up. So I jumped on a light rail, and I freaked out for a minute. To be honest, I was a kid, you know what I mean? I freaked out for a little bit, just smoked some weed, calmed down, called a couple other people. No one was responsive, you know what I mean? And I was the last one to end up actually getting arrested.
Damn, okay. And so you had a bunch of co-defendants?
I did, yeah.
And I'm guessing they didn't keep it too solid?
One did.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's no good no more. So I don't, I don't gonna mention him.
For unrelated stuff.
Unrelated, yeah. Unrelated.
Okay. And so how long did you have to fight this charge? Like,
man, we was fighting for almost 4 years, huh? We was fighting, almost 4 years, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And wait, but so they're not supposed to be able to charge you with, like, you're not supposed to be able to do a grown man sentence when you get caught up when you're 16, right?
Right. So at the time, they used to have what was called the 707 hearings, and they were fitness hearings, right? But my personal fitness hearing, everybody's different. They look at all kinds of different factors based on size, crimes prior, just all kinds of different little pieces, right, of the individual, right? But it was all bullshit anyways, right? But those technically were the little pieces they had to put together in order to determine whether or not a juvenile could be tried as an adult, right? So I was a little bigger for my size, right? I boxed, and I had just gotten out for a battery.
But they can actually use your size against you?
Yeah.
Like,
so
you're more of an adult because you're taller?
No, you won't just be a victim. You won't, right? So it's just determine if you could program in an adult facility and not just be an immediate victim type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this is before the brain science and the development of child brains. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because this is what, late 90s, you said?
Yeah, 97.
97,
yeah.
okay.
So I had just caught a case in Davis. I had punched this dude, right, and hurt him real bad, and threw a bottle at his face, and after he was already fell out, and so they whacked me for that, right? But I was charged as a juvenile. But when I ended up getting my 707, that's all they talked about. That's all they talked about in a 707 hearing, was he just got out of jail for a battery on an adult, on a football player at Davis. Yeah.
So, but you already knew enough to know that you weren't supposed to talk to the cops, or did you up at all? Like, when they were initially questioning you and everything?
No, everything was good.
Okay.
Everything was good.
You knew enough to, like, get a lawyer, or were you even, like, in the financial situation to get a lawyer?
No, I was not in a financial situation to get a lawyer at all.
So you had to deal with the court-appointed
lawyer. But his name was Mr. Lismar, John Lismar, and he actually helped me get out of prison.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 20-something years later.
Long live this guy, because I understand he passed away, right?
He passed away, that's right.
Damn, okay. So you're basically just waiting around for trial for 4 years. And you're going from a 17-year-old to a 21-year-old.
I was in juvenile hall for a few months.
Okay.
And then when I turned 18, I got sent to county jail.
Okay. And what was that experience like? Was that just a lot crazier than the juvenile hall, I'm assuming?
Crazier? I don't know if it was crazier. It was because juvenile hall and SAC was turned up, you know what I'm saying, at the time. But juvenile hall was definitely less thinking than county jail was, for sure.
So you make it to the county, and now all of a sudden you just got to learn a lot more about all the different types of people up there?
Yep. It went from where if I got a problem with Adam, I could just get down with Adam and it's not really an issue, to if I got a problem with Adam, we got to consider all kind of variables, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And so everybody's on the red team in Sacramento County Jail at that time?
From my understanding, it's not like LA. It's like in ours, in the east side, it's Bloods and Homies. On the west side, it's Southerners and Crips.
Okay. And so even back then, the cops were aware of this dynamic, and they would kind of keep y'all separate, or what?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. But we're still getting access to them. And, we still did our thing over there, but there's not a lot of them in our county jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's not like here.
Okay, so you're fighting that for 4 years, and throughout that time, like what was your mentality? Would you say that you were someone who was, were you distraught? Were you upset about this, or were you just more having to deal with the day-to-day difficulties of surviving in this environment? Like, did you have hope for your life?
About it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
What I'm saying is, like, some people I've talked to, like, when they kind of feel like jail is an inevitability, and that this is not
such an overwhelmingly depressing situation? Because a lot of people, that's kind of like they didn't necessarily have hope for their life prior to that. Like, were you someone who was looking forward to living a normal life, or were you somebody who kind of always felt like you might end up in prison?
No, I was definitely ready for that. I was definitely ready. Knew it was a probability. Yeah, definitely 100%.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.
Your job depends on reliable tools. That's why Harbor Freight is committed to offering quality tools to pros like yourself at a fraction of the price. Stop by today and put us to the test. Only at Harbor Freight, your pro tools destination.
Nipsey Hussle's bro, Black Sam.
Shout out Black Sam. He gave me a job, him and Nipsey Hussle on Hood.
When? Where?
2009.
They gave you a job where?
At the Slauson, it's a Slauson now.
Selling t-shirts or what?
No. Me and Slauson's Bruce were cleaning up outside.
Oh, okay.
They made sure we was all right.
Okay. That's dope.
But Boy Scooby bought us some Master Burgers right there.
Uh-huh.
Nipsey Hussle even got me a phone across the street. Ask Black Sam, he remembers me.
Wow, I don't know.
Talk with Black Sam.
Somebody got to ask him. I've never met him.
No,
but...
ask him.
So, okay, they opened a Marathon Burger in Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Over the weekend, and there ended up being basically like a shooting. Bunch of rival gang members were showing up, and it got real crazy.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't respect it, and I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was an opening for the legendary Nip Hussle, cuz.
Right.
Y'all should never do nothing like that over there, Hood.
Uh-huh.
I don't respect it.
So you think even like people who technically might feel like they're enemies should not be going, if you have any desire to commit violence?
Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam stuff.
Right. I agree.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
You do that there.
Yeah.
I don't respect it. I don't care if they get 1,000,000 years behind it. I don't respect it.
Right.
You're nobody.
Because with Marathon Burger, you're looking at something right there that might be like the best business to have really like emerged from like the LA gang street world. And they're going national. They're going to New York.
No, I don't care.
They got 3 locations on the West Coast already.
Goddamn, Adam, let me talk.
Sorry.
I hate how that shit went.
Yeah.
They should have never did it. They should have went somewhere else with it.
Yeah.
We celebrated Nip Hussle in the Marathon Burger. That should have never happened, Hood.
Right.
I don't respect it at all.
Would you not go to that kind of event because you kind of assume that some shit might crack off?
No, I'll still go.
You would still go?
Yeah. I don't fear nothing.
It's not you being afraid, though, but, like, if you want them to have a peaceful opening to the new burger spot, Mac Nasty showing up might be a little bit intense.
Hey, Mac Nasty.
Okay.
Hoover Killer Destruction, #1.
And there were definitely some Hoovers there. I'm just saying.
Big HK Destruction.
But would you
really doing it?
If you went there,
and I love it, can't get enough of it.
Okay, and if you went there and you saw somebody that technically you're supposed to get down with, you're supposed to do destruction to, would you have it in you to be like, listen, out of respect for Black Sam, I'm not gonna let it pop
Well,
off?
yeah, out of respect for Black Sam, my own hood, shout out Black Sam, we're not gonna make it happen here.
Okay, I respect
Don't let me
that.
follow you home, hood.
Okay, but
Me and my HK Destruction's gonna put you for arrest. Your mama's gonna cry the rest of her life, and I'm gonna love it. Can't get enough of it.
Okay, but don't you think that's part of the problem too?
I'm a great man. I have a baby now.
I agree.
I've changed my life.
But listen, from the cops' perspective, if the news story is like, oh, this dude got followed home from the Marathon Burger,
they would never know.
But I'm saying that would still be pretty bad for for Black Sam and his business.
No, it wouldn't. They would never know.
You don't think?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you just didn't know about that event? That's why you didn't pull up?
I heard.
I didn't know until it was already going on, yeah.
Juicy Drennan had me watch The Baby.
The Baby.
We watched Itsy Bitsy Spider. Oh my God, about 5 hours and 55 minutes. I got tired. I said, this shit is unreal. Baby, you want to see this spider die and come back to life because the fucking sun comes up again and it keep going and going? That's a Bitsy Spider. Oh my gosh.
So that's your kid right now?
Take that shit off of TV. I can't stand that shit.
Well, your kid's like 2, so Itsy Bitsy Spider makes sense.
1.
But almost 2, right?
2.
Yeah. But, I mean, they get a little older.
Oh, I hate that show.
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
I know you like the Cookie Monster.
Drina hates the Cookie Monster.
Because she reminds you reminds her of you too much?
Me and other big booty stitches that respected me as a Cookie Monster, my voice.
Okay.
She hates it.
What about The Count or Big Bird or Ernie and Bert?
No, she just watches TV, but the Itsy Bitsy Spider is constantly.
Really?
At least 5 hours and 55 minutes. I'm like, this shit is outrageous.
What about Paw Patrol?
No.
That's not it?
No.
But you like dogs?
I love dogs. We got Fluffy Mac.
You know what show you would love? Bluey.
Bluey? I let the baby watch it.
Do you know? I know, but I'm saying Bluey, you know?
Yeah, I'm Crip Blue.
I know, so is Bluey.
Yeah.
You familiar with him?
Yeah.
It's a great dog.
Yeah.
Great man, great dog.
Yeah. Tania's a great snake.
Great
5 beaters, skin up in 5 shots.
Great sit.
Sexuals.
And she allegedly has powerful top.
She's a piece of shit. She's a snake that can't take care of none of her kids, and her daughter's running crazy. I can't respect her, don't love her, and we hate her. She's a snake. Okay. Her 5 videos getting up in 5 shots.
Have you had Marathon Burger yet?
I haven't.
You haven't? It's really good. I had one on here. It was great.
Give me it.
Next interview, I'm bringing it.
Where's my Corritos? Where the fuck are they?
Oh, they're coming, I believe, yeah.
They've been here.
Yeah. We could tell Lupe. I mean, it has been almost an hour doing this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
I
the
need to take a break
Corritos
and get
are
my
not
Corritos.
here.
Gotta take a break and get my Corritos.
Yeah, go grab. Well, if they're here.
I am.
I mean, I figure.
And I got a pit stain.
Yeah, go take a piss and get your Corrito and come back. Yeah. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
How many more minutes we got? Like 40?
Yeah.
All right, let's finish.
Something like
Let me
that.
finish it real quick.
Apologies. All right. So, okay. I don't want to cause you any problems, bro. Like
Yeah, but it's
if something happens on the podcast, you don't like it, we'll take it out.
No, the cleaning lady loves me. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll find me a new place. I'll let my probation know tonight, because I can't do this shit.
Yeah, my bad, man. Okay.
But that Tania shit, Tania said the truth about her. I told her the truth. She knew it's the truth. Now she's mad.
Right, but I mean, we're not putting it in there, so.
It's all right, but I told her already, so let's get it done so I can pay it.
But if nobody knows about it, she's not going to get that mad, right?
I don't care. I'll leave her and the baby figure that shit out.
I just want you